The granddaughter deliberately offered her face to be struck by her grandmother. After being struck, she provocatively asked her grandmother if she had decided how she wanted to die. Before her grandmother could react, she deliberately spat blood from her mouth onto her grandmother's face. Then, she pretended to be seriously injured and fainted into the arms of her maid. Seeing this, the maid shouted that the grandmother was abusing her power, trying to beat her young lady to death. She quickly called for help. Only then did the grandmother realize that it was all a deliberate plot by her granddaughter to frame her. But it was too late. The maid's cries for help brought the powerful supervisor, who kicked the grandmother to the ground. He held the girl in his arms, his heart aching. Which hand did she injure? Supervisor, the old lady didn't intend to hurt the second miss. It was because the second miss spoke too harshly. I ask you, which hand injured her? You said it was him. The lady used her right hand. Young overseer. Have I ever said that Song Tangning is under my protection? Or did your Song family simply ignore my words? Next time, I'll have your heads removed and thrown out. The girl's cruelty towards her grandmother is because she's been reborn. She was originally the legitimate daughter of the Song family. But in her past life, her grandmother allowed a scheming woman to steal her fiancé, and she was imprisoned in a woodshed for 3 whole years. Finally, on the day of the scheming woman's wedding to her fiancé, the door, sealed for 3 years, finally opened. Seeing her chance, the girl escaped. Meanwhile, the Duke also attended the manipulative woman's wedding. This was because the manipulative woman had already stolen the girl's jade pendant. So he mistakenly believed that she was his childhood sweetheart. But just then, the girl, in her haste to escape, accidentally bumped into the supervisor. Who was he? Just a madman from the prince's mansion. I disturbed my elder brother. Remember to keep a close eye on the madman. But this collision made the scheming woman feel a sense of crisis. She was afraid that the supervisor would discover her impersonation of the girl's identity. So, to eliminate future troubles, he actually ordered the girl to be strangled to death. Perhaps heaven pitted the girl's tragic fate. The next second, the girl was reborn, back to the day 3 years ago when she was pushed down the mountain by the scheming woman and her brother. Just as she was puzzled, the supervisor happened to pass by. The other party mistook him for an assassin. Immediately, he had his guards kill him and feed him to the dogs. In a critical moment, the girl's jade pendant suddenly fell to the ground. Seeing this, the supervisor quickly stopped them. A guard immediately dismounted and picked up the jade pendant. He asked the girl where the jade pendant came from. I've had it since I was little. Since I was little. When I was a child, this jade was always around my neck. Mother said I should keep it close to my body. And she also told me I mustn't give it to anyone. Master, I truly haven't deceived you. I truly am the legitimate daughter of the Song family. Mother said I must keep it close to my person. And she also told me I mustn't give it to anyone. I truly haven't deceived you. I truly am the legitimate daughter of the Song family. Believe me, I am an assassin. The supervisor is badly injured. Supervisor, you're injured. Let me do it. There's no need to find a carriage. Ah. What are you doing? What are you doing taking off your clothes? I'm not taking your clothes off. Shameless. Do you even know what propriety and shame are? I'm a eunuch. What do I need a face for? You're injured. How did you get so badly hurt? Don't you fear me? I was ambushed on my way back to the capital after investigating a case in the south. You happened to appear at K Mountain again. Your words were vague, and your actions suspicious. I almost injured you. He's explaining himself to me. If you were truly sincere, you would be dead by now. I don't eat people. What are you afraid of? I'm not afraid of you, my lord. Thank you for saving my life, my lord. But I should go back now. May I leave, my lord? You want to leave? I haven't returned all night. My family will be worried. I've investigated. You disappeared overnight. No one looked for you. The monks at the temple said you went to Lingyun Temple with your fiancé and your brother. But they only took a few of your belongings. There was a heavy rain in the mountains last night. You were seriously injured and suffered from hypothermia. If I hadn't happened to pass by, you died long ago in that desolate mountain range. Song Tongning, do you want to go back? But no one in the Song family or the Lu family cares about your death. Song Tongning, it was your own recklessness back then. That caused you to fall from K Mountain and ruin your face. These past 2 years, Lana has searched everywhere for medicine for you. Even going so far as to use her own blood to nourish your body. Yet you're still not satisfied. You even made her kneel to give you medicine. You're utterly heartless. Humph. I didn't make him kneel. He's the one who harmed me. Lana is gentle and kind. How could she possibly harm you? We all saw it with our own eyes. You're still lying. Tongning, you used to be so sensible. How could you become so vicious? Uncle, I didn't. Why don't you believe me? He framed me. That day at Lingyun Temple. He knocked over Mother's perpetual lamp. I only pushed him. Enough. You're still blaming Lana. Older brother, don't blame Tongning. It's my fault. It's all my fault. Tongning, don't worry. I've asked the imperial physician. Your wound will heal. I can still draw your blood. Are you crazy? Why would you draw blood for such a person? Song Shulan, what are you pretending? You haven't drawn any blood at all. Lu Jiming, I am your fiancé. You betrayed me for this vicious woman. Shut up. This venomous woman. Why didn't you die on K Mountain back then? Tang Ning, you've let me down so much. No one cares if you live or die. Stop it. Stop it. Please, stop talking. What are you crying for? Who bullied you? Just fight back. Tears are the most useless thing. Easy for you to say. But I'm useless. I'm clearly the legitimate daughter of the Duke's mansion. I haven't offended anyone. My elder brother, who grew up with me, scolded and insulted me. My childhood sweetheart and fiancé abandoned me in the wilderness. It was clearly Song Shulan who harmed me. But they only scolded me for being disrespectful to my elder sister, saying that I am malicious. What kind of elder sister is she? She's nothing but a shameful concubine's daughter, an illegitimate child of unknown parentage. Yet they forced me to conceal her identity. Damn bastard daughter. Don't use foul language. Stop crying. It's just a few worthless men. And a few blind relatives. Since you don't like them, don't worry about it. How they deceive you. You deceive them back in the same way. With me protecting you, what are you afraid of? You want to kill me? Your protector, said it was a misunderstanding. Brother. Aining picked these pears for you. Big brother. You're injured. It doesn't hurt. Let me rub it for you. Big brother. Why are you leaving? Anya is reluctant to let you go. You weren't this much of a crybaby when you were little. You've never seen me as a child. The jade pendant around your neck was a relic left by a relative of my mother, whose surname was Shui. This jade was originally divided into 2 halves, yin and yang. He gave one half to my mother. The other half he gave to his close friend, your mother. Aunt Shui was a second mother to me. Back then, she told my mother that she had a daughter. If we were to meet, you should call me elder brother. So you needn't fear me, even if you are wary of the past. I, your protector, will keep you safe. In my past life, after my birth, the jade simply disappeared. Later, everyone said that Xiao Yan acknowledged Song Shulan as his younger sister. If it weren't for that jade, would the overseer have acknowledged someone as a sister? I'm not that idle, overseer. Why are you crying again? When you were little, I could lift you high. Don't cry. I'll kill him for you. The Song family. I don't want you to hold me. Sect Master Zongleng. The Song family are all at the Qian family's wedding banquet right now. Then hurry up. Sect Master Xiao has arrived. Why is he here? Could Minister Qian have gotten into trouble? The Imperial Guards in black armor are here to raid the house. Xiao Yan is the Emperor's most trusted eunuch. He also commands the black armored guards. He raided the Feng family not long ago. They didn't even leave the Feng family a single chicken. He's here today. Could he really be here for our lives and fortunes? Hey, Supervisor Xiao. Why are you here? But there's something wrong in the palace. I'm not handling official business today. I happened to encounter something unusual at K Mountain. Thinking of doing a good deed today. I came here. Oh, please, please. Hee, please. Master Gambler, you just mentioned doing a good deed daily. I was on official business at K Mountain yesterday. On my way back, I found a little girl. She said she went up the mountain to worship Buddha. But she lost her way alone. Her horse was startled and she fell off the cliff. Luckily, I saved her. It's rare for me to accumulate some virtue. Thinking of doing a good deed every day, I sent her back to the capital. Tibetan Mastiff. Ninger. That's not impossible, Song to Ning. Auntie, oh my. Ninger, what happened? How did you become like this? Don't wait for your royal aunt anymore. She's dead, you know. Humph. Mother and child both perished. A tragic death. It's impossible. You're lying to me. Why would I lie to you? Your aunt, to avenge you. He ran around like a madman. And provoked people. Do you know how he died? He was disemboweled. He died a horrible death. He was covered in blood when he breathed his last. Ha ha ha. Do you think he felt pain? Oh, you don't know yet. The king has taken a new wife. They are even more loving than before. Your aunt, Song Shulan. I killed her. Lana, are you alright? Song Tongning, how could you become so vicious? Lana has already become so submissive, yet you still want to harm her? It's utterly preposterous. Someone. Take him to the woodshed. When will you realize your mistake? When will you return? My elder brother, Tang Ning, is still not well. The woodshed is damp and cold. Don't plead for him. Aunt. Aunt. We're not dead yet. What exactly happened? Yesterday, your mother. Didn't you go to Lingyun Temple to burn incense for your mother? Why did you go to the mountain alone? It was Xiong and Lu Zhenyan. They abandoned me in the mountains. Really? To send me to a temple for studies. I didn't. I went to Lingyun Temple to pay respects to my mother. Xiong and Lu Zhenyan both went. They also brought Song Shulan. I don't like Song Shulan. She disturbed my mother. I went to burn incense alone. But Song Shulan secretly followed me. She knocked over my mother's perpetual lamp. In my anger, I slapped her. Xiong forced me to apologize. I refused. So they abandoned me in the mountains. Ha ha ha. It was so cold in that forest. I was so scared. I called out for Xiong desperately, but they ignored me. I couldn't find my way back. I don't know how to get back. I'm so scared. Is Song Jinxiu crazy? Behind K Mountain are endless wild woods. Leaving someone there. Aren't they afraid something might happen to a young girl? I think they did it on purpose. And Lu Zhenyan is still Miss Song's fiancé. How could he be so vicious? What kind of fiancé is this? A wolf in sheep's clothing. This illegitimate daughter is truly capable. When I rescued Miss Song, she had injured her leg, and lost so much blood that she fainted from the cold. If it weren't for my fortunate intervention, I'm afraid she's already met with the King of Hell. I never would have guessed that she's the daughter of the Duke of Song, the legitimate daughter of a duke's household, to have fallen to such a state. Song Jinixiu, how dare you treat Tang Ning like this? It wasn't me. Tang Ning deliberately made things difficult for Lan'er. He was abusive and spoke without thinking. My obsession was to get him to restrain himself, lest he ruin his own reputation. That's why I sent him to Lingyun Temple for self-reflection. And, please believe me, it's not far from Lingyun Temple, just around the corner. I never expected Tang Ning to get into trouble. You wouldn't have thought. I see you're heartless and ungrateful. Tangning is my sister. Your only blood relative is your sister. How dare you treat her like this? Your Highness, please don't hit my elder brother. It's not like that. My elder brother and brother Lu never intended to abandon Tangning. It was Tangning who got lost. Your Highness, I don't know when. An unmarried girl can casually say, "Brother, I didn't." Didn't what? You lowly wretch. My older sister, Mingdan. You, a girl of unknown origins. What right do you have to go? And you dare to overturn her eternal lamp? Lamp. And you scoundrel. Knowing that this illegitimate daughter is a wild child from outside, you dare to bring her before my sister? What are your intentions? That vile woman feigns affection, and you're completely bewitched by her. I lost my own sister. You're simply stupid and cruel. Aunt, these things are my fault. I wasn't careful enough. I caused Tangning's injury. But all this has nothing to do with Lanner. Lanner has never hurt Tangning. She is kind-hearted. I never fight or scramble for anything. It's Tangning who's being aggressive. Mother. You were in the wrong first. You know Lanner did nothing wrong. Hurry. Elder brother will go back and compensate you. Someone. Take him to the woodshed. When will you know you're wrong? When will you come back? Master Song. What did you call me? Master Song. Tangning, I am your elder brother. I'm sorry, I can't afford to have an elder brother who wants to kill me. Tangning, I know you're upset. But you can't be so unreasonable. Let's talk about it when we get back. Don't be willful. Willful, Song Langjun. If you did nothing wrong in the K Mountain incident, why use willfulness to silence me? Or do you know you're in the wrong? And are relying on our sibling relationship? You're using your status to pressure me into backing down. I'm not. Since you're not, what are you afraid of? You say I bullied Song Shulan. I would like to ask Mr. Song, what exactly did I do that made you think I bullied her? After she returned to the Song family, she lived a life of luxury and comfort. Young Master Song cherished her, and the Song family members showed her kindness. My fiancé took every care of her, and the only thing lacking was him calling my mother, mother. My mother wouldn't allow him into my mother's courtyard. What else could I possibly have bullied him about? I just didn't want to give him the things left behind by my mother. In your mouths, I become a tyrannical villain. Unable to tolerate him. Tangning. It was my fault for accidentally touching Madam's eternal lamp. But my elder brother isn't as you think. He cares about you. If you don't like me, I'll avoid you from now on. Just don't make things so difficult for your elder brother. Elder brother, it's all my fault. I shouldn't have come to the capital. I should return to the Song residence. Don't say that. With your elder brother here. Open the door a little wider, this governor is feeling sick. The Song family welcomed a concubine's daughter. But she's been registered in the family register, and recorded by the government. It seems there's no issue. This one, not registered in the family register. At most, she's considered an illegitimate daughter. I remember. Illegitimate daughters are the result of illicit affairs. Unwed and illicit unions are unacceptable to our family. Minister Qian. Your family's threshold is set too low. Just anyone can come in. Our family wouldn't send an invitation to a concubine. Someone. Show them out. Minister Qian. We're here to celebrate. Tangning, are you really going to be so heartless? Xiong is your brother. How can you make him suffer like this? My Tangning is not so heartless and conscienceless. Brother, go back to the Song family. Don't embarrass yourself and our family here, little sister. Force them down and get them out of here. If you dare look at me like that again, I'll gouge your eyes out. Hurry up and scare them. They're dead. What are you looking at? Do I have a flower on my face? Do whatever you want, but before you do anything, remember what I told you. Keep counting. If you suffer any injustice, and the Qing Wangfu cannot protect you, come find me at Ji-Yun Alley in the south of the city. Song Tangning. Understood. I said I understood. Who knows? My good brother.
乖。
Everyone heard. From now on, Song Tongming is my sworn sister. I'm protective and not very reasonable. My lords and ladies, remember to tell your families to be kind to my children. If he's upset, it wouldn't be right to let everyone be too happy. Tang Ning, what's really going on between you and Xiaoyan? Shui was so protective of you at the Qian family just now. His ancestors were framed, and his entire clan was exterminated. This dragon pattern pendant easily attracts trouble. Don't mention it to anyone. I don't know either. I was seriously injured and unconscious when he saved me. When I woke up, he said some strange things. He also said I resembled one of his old friends. Could it be that you really resemble his old friend? This Xiaoyan has a tragic past. My parents were unloving. My elder brother was even more vicious. I was nearly killed by my father and brother when I was young. Later, when I gained power, I slaughtered the entire Xiao family. He slaughtered his own relatives. Otherwise, why would everyone in the capital fear him? This person is ruthless and cruel. His methods were cruel. A eunuch, yet he wielded real power. The number of people who died by his hand was countless. But perhaps he pitied you, remembering his own circumstances back then, and made an exception to help you. Perhaps. Anyway, he saved your life. Tomorrow, I'll prepare a generous gift to properly thank him. The doctor said, your injuries are serious, and you need to recuperate well. Yes, uncle. You really scared my aunt this time. You really scared your aunt this time. Don't be so reckless next time. How about it? Does it still hurt? Does it still hurt? Do you know how he died? He was killed by having his stomach cut open. It was so miserable. You don't know yet, do you? The king has taken a new wife. The two are even more loving than before. Your aunt. Ha ha ha. I forgot. Our Tang Ning. Stay at the prince's mansion and recuperate for the next few days. Your uncle will take care of things on the Song family side. If they don't give a proper explanation, don't even think about taking our Anning back. Thank you, uncle. Silly girl, I'm your uncle. There's no need to thank me. I have some other matters to attend to. Just focus on recovering. Let your aunt spend more time chatting with you. Yes, aunt. You and your uncle have such a great relationship. Don't talk nonsense, child. Rest for a while first. I'll go check on your medicine. Is Cheng Wang really like what Song Shuilin said? He's just being insincere to Imu. I don't want my hand anymore. What are you dazed about? How did you get here? You shouldn't even be here. No. I forgot to give you the medicine during the day. It's the Yurong powder, specially prepared by my subordinate. Apply it to your face daily. The wound will heal without leaving a scar. You're just here to deliver medicine. Otherwise? What were you thinking about just now? Is it the Song family matter that's troubling you? No. Then it's someone from the Cheng Wangfu giving you a hard time. The Cheng Wangfei is extremely fond of you. Before, I caused a huge scene at the Song family for you. She won't let you be troubled. That was Cheng Wang. It really was her. She bullied you. No, I just can't figure some things out. Master Supervisor, can you please not always guess people's thoughts like this? I clearly have been reborn. It's useless for others to see through me. Call me Big Brother. I can see through your thoughts. It's not because you're stupid. It's because I've spent years getting used to figuring people out. If you don't like it, I won't do it again. I've never had a younger sister before. I don't know how to treat you. If you are unhappy about anything, tell me. I've been watching. Is it that you're this kind to anyone holding the jade pendant? You would be this kind to anyone with it? No. That dragon patterned pendant is a relic from my blood aunt. She was kind to me. Others carry this object. I would only offer a little care. It's different with you. I'm good to you. Not because you carry the dragon patterned pendant, but because it's you who carries the dragon patterned pendant. I don't believe it. Supervisor Song Jiadalang and Lu Saburo have arrived. Tangning cannot stay at the Prince Cheng's manor. Otherwise, it will ruin our Song family's reputation. Later, you persuade her for me. She has always admired you. She always obeys your words without question. You must persuade her to stay. It's all because you spoiled her too much in the past. That's why she's so willful now. They humiliated Lana. And after that, they still dare to act like this. They need a good lesson. I'll teach them a lesson for you. Don't feel sorry for them. You're still protecting them? They almost killed me. I'm not stupid. Helmsman, I want to meet them. You mentioned the Song family matter. I can proceed with it. Suit yourself. If you're afraid, tell this supervisor. Xiao Yan, how dare you enter Tang Ning's boudoir? Tang Ning, are you alright? Did Xiao Yan bully you? Don't be afraid, I'll protect you. Tang Ning, you're an unmarried woman. Anchor Xiao Yan, spending the night with you in the same room. This is improper. If it gets out, it will ruin your reputation. I'm just worried about you. Young Master Yutai, keep your voice down. Perhaps his reputation is less important. Besides, this supervisor is a eunuch. Whose reputation are you ruining? Don't say that Sanglang was outside. I and the supervisor were in the same room. The doors and windows were all open. Even if there were only the two of us in the room. The supervisor is my elder brother. Who dares to speak out? It's Master Song. Since you know it's late at night. Why are you bringing your daughter and a strange man to disturb my peace? Why aren't you worried about Song Shulan and the strange man being alone? Worried about her reputation? It's different. Chen Yan is not an outsider. She's not an outsider. She's my wife. Song Shulan has married into the Lu family. Or rather, Master Lu Saburo intends to take her as his wife. Song Changning, what nonsense are you talking about? Lana and I are innocent. He's also here to apologize to you. That's why he came with us. Don't go too far. I have gone too far. You abandoned me on K Mountain. Isn't that going too far? You almost killed me for Song Shulan. Isn't that going too far? When I was injured and dying, what were you doing? Master Song, what are you doing here tonight? Do you want to see how badly you've wronged me? Or do you want to watch my brother and fiancé shower an unknown woman with affection? No. It's not about worrying about you. I want to take you home. Home for what? So you can scold me for being naive? Or to listen to you talk about how pitiable Song Shulan is? Tang Ningxilan is your older sister. I didn't want her to come tonight. After all, the K Mountain incident has nothing to do with her. But she learned you were injured, and felt remorse and guilt. She wished she could take your place. He went back and cried for a long time. Grandmother punished him as well. Why do you have to be so aggressive? I'm forcing him, Song Jin Sui. Since you came in just now. Have you asked me once how my injuries are? Have you shown the slightest concern for whether I'm scared or frightened? You only know that I'm being unreasonable. And scold me for being unbearable. You turn a blind eye to my injuries. But you feel sorry for Song Shulan for shedding a few tears. Song Jin Sui, is that fair? You pride yourself on being upright and just. And you're harsh on me in every way. But what have you done? I heard that after you returned to the city yesterday, you were afraid that Song Shulan would be sad. I deliberately accompanied her with Lu Jinyan. We took her to buy jewelry. We went boating on the lake to relax. When you were taking out her hairpins, did you ever think about me crying my heart out in the mountains? When you were cheering her up, did you ever think about whether I was dead or alive, abandoned by you? Why do you say I'm aggressive? It's because I didn't want it anymore. Tang Ning, don't hit. Brother, it's all my fault. I shouldn't have gone to Lingyun Temple. I shouldn't have argued with you. Yesterday, brother, you were protecting me. That's why you were so anxious and forgot about me for a moment. If you're angry, if you want to hit me or scold me, I'll take it. Don't be angry with your older brother. Hey, what are you doing? Get up quickly. Brother Han. It's all my fault. It's because of me that Tang Ning misunderstood you. If I had known this would happen, I shouldn't have come to the capital. Don't talk nonsense. Tang Ning, it's all my fault. As long as you can calm down and forgive my elder brother and Lu Gij, I'll do anything you ask. Anything at all. Anything at all. Then leave here now. Starting from the Cheng Wanfu, kneeling step by step, kowtowing all the way to Lingyun Temple, to relight the perpetual lamp for Madame Song II. I will go to Lingyun Temple. Why are you unwilling to let me go? It seems your patience isn't that long after all. Brother Lu. You're being too much. Going to Lingyun Temple so quickly? You want him dead. I do want him dead. You. Tang Ning, you think so highly of your brother? Lord Shao is my elder brother. My elder brother's will is my will. Mr. Song, you're worried about your younger sister. Sir Lu also pities his poor and miserable background. He is gentle, kind, and frail. Why don't you go and kneel for him instead? Since you feel so sorry for him, I'm sure you'd be willing to kneel for him. Song Tengning. I am your elder brother. Didn't you lock him up in the woodshed? When did you realize you were wrong? When will you come back? My older brother wouldn't want to kill anyone. Older brother, I don't want to see him. I didn't hear clearly. Send them away. Song Tongning, you've gone mad. Have you fallen and hit your head? You will be the heir of the Lu family. You actually acknowledge a eunuch as your elder brother. And you humiliate me and Jinxiu like this. Have you no shame? Have their tongues pulled out. Ah, Supervisor Shao. Supervisor Shao, please don't be impulsive. They're just children. Just some playful banter. It's hardly worth alarming Supervisor Shao over. It's just the black armored guards. Mr. Lu, you haven't apologized to Supervisor Shao yet. Lu Xinian. I spoke out of turn just now. Please forgive me, Supervisor Shao. It's alright, Master Shi. Master's orders are urgent. Master Lu, next time if you can't learn how to speak properly, you'll lose your tongue. Supervisor Shao, we're all family. Let's talk inside first. All my family are dead. The prince wants you to come. This place is too dirty. It's not easy to heal. Will you come with me? This shouldn't be happening. What's happened to Song Tangming? He used to fly into a rage at the slightest provocation, humiliating me in front of Song Jingxiu and the others. He would humiliate me in front of Song Jingxiu and the others. But now, he's not only not acting like a madman. He's terrifyingly rational. I'll go beg Tangming. Didn't he say that as long as I go to Lingyun Temple on my knees and kowtow, he'll forgive Ashiong and Brother Lu? I'll kneel. What are you doing? I'm kowtowing. It was my fault for accidentally knocking over Madame's long burning lamp. Ha ha ha. It was wrong of me to come to the capital. This is all my fault. Ha ha ha. What are you doing? I bumped my forehead. I don't care about my looks anymore. Then what am I going to do? Tang Ning refuses to go back. Grandma will surely punish me. Why won't Tang Ning forgive me? Does he have to make me pay with my life? Then I'll go back and hang myself. What are you talking about? Don't you dare do that to yourself. What else can I do? What else can I do? Okay, don't cry. I'll find a way. Don't be afraid. Mo Gij. Although Tang Ning is overbearing, she's not that cruel. Don't worry, I'll find a way to get him back. Song Tongning is just angry with me. He likes me so much. He's just putting on an act. He'll be fine after a few days of coaxing. Late at night, in front of the prince's mansion, one woman and two men were hugging and embracing each other, comforting her not to cry. Shameless. Song Jinyu favoring Song Shulan is not your fault. He is my older brother, Lu Zhenyan. I could disregard it, but Song Jinyu, he is my older brother. Although he's my uncle's son, he's always doted on me since I was little. He clearly said I'm his only sister. But only half a year has passed. He completely forgot the brother-sister affection we shared for over a decade. Is he just cold-hearted? Or am I really that bad? If you're only upset because of Song Jinsu's attitude towards you, you don't need to feel so sad. Not everyone has a conscience. And not everyone can face up to their own wrongdoing in the K Mountain incident. He simply refuses to admit his mistake. Why? Because once he admits it, it would be equivalent to admitting that he disregarded his family's affections and neglected self-cultivation. He has always prided himself on being a gentleman. Since his youth, he has always been one of the best among the young masters of the capital's prominent families. He won't allow himself to be branded with immorality. So the only one who could be wrong is you. But Song Danyan, this has nothing to do with you. That's just how the world is. There are countless hypocrites. They always shift the blame onto others to prove their innocence. Don't be afraid. I'm here. Yuanyang, have you lost your mind? How could you let Tongming, an unmarried young lady, leave with that eunuch Xiao Yan? What's wrong with that? But Tongming is not yet married. She's a young lady from a respectable family. Living outside will invite gossip. Our prince's mansion is so large. Isn't it better for her to stay here? Living here will not allow you to let the Song family and the Lu family come in to insult Tongming again. Yuanyang. Alright, alright. I won't discuss this with you today. But you must remember, Tongming is my sister's only child. I will absolutely not allow anyone to bully her. She doesn't go back to the Song family, whether she wants to or not. As for Xiao Yan, although she's not completely healthy, she's better off than those brainless fools in the Song and Lu families. You should rest today. I'll go and keep Tang Ning company. Yuanyang, Yuanyang. The moon orchid flower, your injuries are serious and require someone to care for you personally. This maidservant talked back to the lady-in-waiting. There was a conflict. She received several beatings. She snuck out at night. I think she's loyal. So I sent someone to bring her back to the young lady of the house. I heard they said, your golden horse fell off the cliff. I almost didn't make it back. Madam. Madam, please try this. This sweet osmanthus cake. It's delicious. I'm so full my stomach's round. I've saved a few taels of silver, waiting for you to recover, madam. I'll secretly get you out. I've already found a way. There's a dog hole in the corner of the back wall. When your master and the others are away, I'll quietly carry you there. Once we escape, you'll surely earn a lot of silver. Enough to buy you pastries. Huawu. Huawu. Awu. How did you get so hurt? Does it hurt? I'm fine, my lady. How did you get your hand so badly injured? How will you ever hold a pen again? I'm fine, I'm fine. Don't cry. I just look a little disheveled. It'll be alright in a few days. Alright, it's cold. You should go back inside and talk. Brother, you won't stay for a bit longer? I'll wait until you and the crown princess are settled. I'll come see you again tomorrow. Aunt. Minger. This Lord Xiao is really strange. He didn't even come in to sit for a while. He knows his place. It's late and the roads are dangerous. Even though he's a eunuch, he still needs to avoid suspicion. Tang Ning, this sworn brother of yours, is quite good to you. Before, Xiaoyan lost a house to Tang Ning and asked me to buy it for 10,000 taels of silver. I thought he was being greedy. Only after I came in did I realize, it's clearly us who took advantage of him. A mansion like that costs no less than 100,000 taels. Who would dare to ask for that? Yes, this mansion is even bigger than the Duke's manor. This Xiaoyan really treats you like his younger sister. Ninger, what do you think about this marriage to the Lu family? Aunt, I don't want to get married. Fine, I won't marry. The daughters of our Rong family don't suffer injustices. But Lu Ximian is the Empress's nephew after all. I need to think of a way to deal with this engagement. How can I gracefully withdraw from the engagement with the Duke's mansion? I don't want to go back either. Why might Song Shulan not be my father's daughter? What? Song Shulan is not your father Song Shi's daughter? I'm just guessing. When Song Shulan returned to the Song family, she went straight to my uncle. That day, my uncle and aunt had a huge fight. Even my grandmother wanted to drive Song Shulan away. But later, my uncle sent her to me and told me she was my father's out-of-wedlock child. Why have you never mentioned this to me? Tang Ning Shulan is your father's child. Now that Shulan's mother is gone, he's all alone. Let him stay at the manor from now on. Just taking him in, giving him a place to stay, so that others won't say our Song family is heartless. Sister, my mother never dared to compete with the madam for anything. If it weren't for her passing, fearing I would be bullied alone, I wouldn't have returned. I only ask for a place to stay. I will absolutely not compete with you. I originally thought Song Shulan was my father's child. Grandmother also said she had a love letter from my father to her biological mother. I'm afraid she'll flaunt herself outside and bring shame to mother. So I admitted it. You're being foolish. If he were truly your father's son, why would Song Hong and his wife quarrel over him? And your grandmother's attitude. And is this Song Shulan truly a second wife's child? Why wouldn't he stay? I suspect Song Shulan is my uncle's daughter. Okay. I'm saying your father and mother were deeply in love for many years, and never had any thoughts of taking a concubine. Your father never even looked at another woman back then. So why did he suddenly incur this scandalous debt? It turns out he took the fall for Song Hong. No, I have to find out the truth about this. If the Song family really deceived me, they deserve to die. And, please don't go yet. Song Hong is a court official. Without solid evidence, he won't admit it. Then, we'll not only alert the enemy, I'm afraid they'll also use filial piety to pressure me, saying I'm slandering my elders. It's better to investigate clearly first. Once we have evidence, we'll go find them. I'll also send people to investigate. Don't let my aunt and I get close to the Song family, they'll be on guard. Investigating Song Hong won't be easy. Why don't we let Uncle go? He should have contacts who can bypass the Song family. Alright. I'll have someone send him a message tomorrow morning. Have your uncle investigate. If the Song family dares to be so shameless, I won't let them get away with it. I want to see if Prince Chen truly loves his aunt, or cares more about something else. I will definitely protect my aunt. No one shall harm her. Did you hear? The second miss went to Lingyun Temple to offer incense. The eldest master almost killed the second miss for the sake of the eldest miss. If it weren't for Lord Shao happening to pass by and save her, the second miss died of fright. Really? Is that true? How could that be false? The rumors outside are all about cursing the eldest master, saying the eldest master is an ungrateful wretch, that he harmed his own sister. Even Master Lu Sanlang is being called a wolf in sheep's clothing, saying he has his eyes on the eldest miss. Oh my. Kneel down. No. Shut up. Do you know what people are saying about our Song family out there? You even want to elevate him because of his background. I won't stop you. But have I ever told you? Don't overdo it. And you muddle-headed fool. You even let him walk all over Tangning. Grandmother Alan has never walked all over anyone. It was Tangning, being narrow-minded, who made things difficult for him. Alan and I have already apologized to the prince at the prince's mansion. He just wouldn't let it go. Shut up. Tangning doesn't return home for a single day. Our Song family will be criticized for a day. You finally entered the court. Now you've made a big fuss about the K Mountain incident. How will you stand your ground in the court in the future? Aunt. Mother. Now is not the time to teach them a lesson. We should be figuring out how to get Tang Niu back. Now you remember. Before, when I told you not to keep Song Shulan. Where did you go? What happened to Shulan now? Mother. Nothing. No matter what. You must bring Song Tangning back to me. Miss Su. I'm here on my master's orders. To deliver this apology. What is it? My mistress doesn't want it. Miss Song. My master's feelings for you. Heaven and earth can bear witness. But those people outside are gossiping, saying that my husband favors the Song family's concubine. My husband is about to enter the court as an official. He can't afford to have a damaged reputation. Please, young lady, return to the Liu family and explain this for my husband. Rumors are just the words of outsiders. What does it have to do with him? As long as he behaves uprightly and sits straight. Even if rumors fly all over the sky, you don't have to take them to heart. It's nothing more than being scolded a few times for being heartless, ungrateful, and unfeeling. Your husband won't lose a single bit of flesh. How could you? This Song Tangning doesn't love your husband. She's just relentlessly infatuated with him. How come? Madam Song, I think you've misunderstood something. My husband, he doesn't send guests away like this. Misunderstood what? Misunderstood? Didn't you hear? My lady said. She wants you to leave. Get out. Get lost. Go away, go away, go away. Supervisor, you're finally out of court. Why did you stay so long today? Did His Majesty make things difficult for you? So what if he did? He needs to use the supervisor's blade to deal with those aristocratic families anyway. Besides me. Who else can he use? How is he? Oh, my lord, you mean Miss Song? People from the Liu family went to see her today. Impossible for Liu Xinyan to do that. It was a servant from the Liu family. The Liu family truly treated Miss Song like dirt. They didn't even offer a proper apology. Just a lot of empty words. I wonder if Miss Song cried. Oh, Master Du is distressed. The lady and the princess left a lot of silver. These silver notes alone are 18,000 taels. And there are these jewels and gold and silver ornaments. My aunt felt sorry for me. Elder brother, why are you here? I just finished my business at the palace. I came to see you on my way back. How do you like this house? Do you like it? I love it. Every detail in this house is exquisite. And the flower house. And they've planted many crabapple trees by the hot spring in the backyard. In a month or two, we'll be able to see them bloom. Brother doesn't know. Mother loved crabapple blossoms the most. We used to have all sorts of crabapple trees planted in the manor. My name was even chosen after the flower. Mother always liked to call me Aining. She would point to the blooming crabapple blossoms and say that when I grew up, I would be even more beautiful than the flowers. I know. It's nothing. Elder brother. This is the money for buying the house. Later. I'll have someone send over the house deed and land deed together. Send a clever and capable person to go to Jingzhou Prefecture. Take care of the paperwork. From now on, this house will be your property. No one can touch it. Then I'll finally have my own home. Thank you, older brother. I heard that people from the Liu family have been here. What are your thoughts on that? I just feel like they think I'm a fool. Brother, do you know what Liu Xinyan sent? That coral bracelet is one I liked 6 months ago.
是我8年前喜欢过的。
On my wedding day, I saw at a glance the bracelet he wore on his wrist. I heard he has 2 identical bracelets. So I wanted him to give me one. But no matter how directly or indirectly I hinted, he seemed not to understand. I originally thought he didn't understand my feelings. But, chill. Look, he understands everything. Since you dislike him, why not break off the engagement? It's just not the right time to break it off. You taught me. One should never act rashly without a plan. I can't easily put myself in a difficult position. The Liu family's marriage is even more complicated than the Song family's. It concerns the Empress. Liu Xinyan is the Empress's nephew. They will never allow me to escape unscathed, ruining Liu Xinyan's reputation. And the Song family won't give up the chance to marry into the imperial family. I only need to solve. Only by targeting the Song family can we deliver a fatal blow, breaking off the engagement with the Liu family. Brother, did I do the right thing? Go ahead and do what you think is right. If anyone dares to reach out for you, I'll pull out their claws for you. Hey. What happened to you?
出什么事了？哎。
Today, the censorate impeached Jin Sui and me. His Majesty was furious. Jin Sui and I stood in the imperial palace for a whole day. Why did the censorate impeach you? It's all because of Song Tongning. The censorate impeached us for lax family discipline, saying that Jin Sui is morally lax. If your Majesty is truly tired of our duke's title, no. We must bring Song Tongning back. Tongning probably hates us intensely. I hear not even the Liu family is allowed into the Tang residence, let alone us. It's impossible to apologize now. He won't see you. Surely he wouldn't even refuse to see his own grandmother. I'll go to Jian Lane and beg him to come back myself. Doctor, how is my Niulang? Miss Song's injuries are quite severe. Fortunately, we saved her in time. It didn't affect her fundamentally. It's just that her leg will need some time to recover. Thank you, doctor. Madam, something's wrong. Someone from the Song family is here. Who is it? It's the Song matriarch. Madam, my lady. I heard that during yesterday's court session, the eldest young master and the young master were both impeached by the censorate. The matriarch's arrival now must be because of the eldest young master and his brother. Or you could feign illness. That won't work. He's my grandmother's son. Even if I were at death's door, I couldn't avoid seeing him. Let them go to the front hall first. Tell them I've taken my medicine and will be there shortly. That eunuch Xiao Yan is quite kind to Tang Ning. This mansion is so luxurious. It seems my sworn sister wasn't lying. This Yan official enjoys the emperor's trust. If I can use Tong Ning to draw him closer, I can definitely ensure Hunger's swift departure to the west. Old madam, this second miss is being rather too coy. You've come to see her personally, and yet she makes you wait here. And she even posted guards outside. Who is she guarding against? Kneel. Who allowed you to be disrespectful to Tong Ning? Tong Ning is my Song family's beloved daughter. She suffered an injustice. What does it matter if I wait a little while here? When did it become your turn to be so gossipy? Slap yourself. Kongning, stop it. You're already in this state. You should consider the bigger picture. Don't ruin Jin Xiu's future because of this trivial matter. What are you doing? Song Tongning, what are you doing? It's just borrowing a few items left by your mother, isn't it? What's with this dreadful look on your face? What good are those things to you anymore? You're being so unreasonable. Grandmother. Oh my. Goro, your leg is still injured. The doctor said. You mustn't overexert yourself. You should sit down. But I haven't paid my respects to grandmother yet. You're so badly injured. What's with all the formalities? Sit down quickly. You're so badly hurt. Someone should have carried me in. Grandmother, you are the elder. How could I possibly let you come see me? If others find out, they'll say I'm unfilial. Oh, don't talk nonsense. Are you filial or not? Don't I know? You are the most filial and well-behaved daughter in our Song family. Grandma worries about you, not the other way around. You don't know how worried I was after you were injured. I knew grandmother loved me best. I haven't been feeling well these past few days. I can't sleep at night. The moment I close my eyes, I dream of the frightened horses on K Mountain. I keep thinking I died in that forest. My face was ruined, my leg broken. I cried out for grandmother. Save me. But no one answered me. I froze to death in the snow. Although I've returned to the capital for several days, grandmother hasn't come to see me. I thought grandmother had grown tired of me. Now that you've come to see me, I am truly overjoyed. You came to see me today. I am truly overjoyed. You child. The matter of K Mountain was indeed unexpected. If grandmother knew how afraid you were, even if she were bedridden from her recent illness, she would have come to get you. Don't blame grandmother. It's my elder brother, he didn't want me to live. He abandoned me in the woods. No matter how I called out to him, he wouldn't turn back. Grandma, I'm so scared. Does my older brother hate me that much? He actually wanted me to die. What are you saying? You mustn't ruin your older brother's future. You say I ruined him. Why don't you say he ruined me? Look at my face. Look at me. I thought grandmother truly cared for me and came to see me. I didn't expect it was for Song Jinyu. No wonder you haven't asked me anything since I returned to the capital. Yesterday, he was impeached. And then you came. Ning. Don't overthink it. How could grandmother not feel sorry for you? Grandmother was just ill before, that's why she didn't come. I don't believe you when you say you care about me. Why, knowing that Song Jinsuyu tried to kill me by pushing me off K Mountain. But you still ask me to tolerate it. You are cousins. Jinsui is your cousin. He's not, he's Song Shulan's brother. He's not mine. Don't talk nonsense. You two are the closest siblings. I know you're biased towards your elder brother and dissatisfied with Song Shulan. That was a moment of his folly. Grandmother guarantees you, after you return, Song Shulan will be sent away. And I'll have your elder brother apologize to you. Be a good girl, Tangning. Will you follow me back home? I can go back with you. Let Song Jinxiu get lost. Let him take Song Cherlin away from the Song family. Then I'll go back. Song Tangning, are you crazy? Song Jinxiu is the legitimate son of the Song family. How can he leave the Song family? Don't be silly. Am I not being silly? Grandmother, you've been joking with me all along. You said you cared for me. How much calculation is hidden in this affection? I wonder what you're really doing here today. You're afraid I'll ruin Song Jinsui's reputation. You're afraid people will know how selfish and immoral he is. How cold and unfeeling he is. You're afraid people will know that the Song family raised a shameless concubine's daughter, pretending to be a legitimate daughter and bullying the legitimate one. You're afraid it will tarnish your reputation as a noblewoman. You've never cared about me, an orphaned granddaughter. You only care about the Song family's reputation. And your own face. From beginning to end, you've only ever been calculating. You scoundrel. I am your grandmother. How dare you talk to me like that? Do you know the most painful way to die? You. What do you want to do? Miss. Old madam, you're trying to kill our young lady. He barely survived his journey through 1,000 mountains. The eldest master didn't kill him. And yet you still won't give up. Old madam wants to beat our young lady to death. Help. Someone, help. The old lady is going to beat the young lady to death. Li Taozi, Song Tongning. You actually framed your elder. You killed them. Wait, supervisor. Your lordship, I'm an informant for the imperial court. From the Song Guogong mansion. Madam, if you dare to harm me, the censors in the court will not let you off. And neither will his majesty. You're trying to scare my supervisor. You must have a death wish. Which hand injured him? Supervisor, madam, it wasn't intentional to injure the second miss. It's because the second miss spoke too harshly. I ask you again, which hand injured him? You said it was him. The woman used her right hand. Thank you, Supervisor Xie. Did I ever say that I'm protecting Song Tangming? Or did the Song family just ignore my words? Next time, I'll have your heads chopped off and thrown out. Yes. Those were people from Supervisor Zhao's mansion. Come on, let's go. Madam, my young lady only wishes to stay far away and recover from her injuries. To heal properly. Why do you still come to our door and act so aggressively? The eldest son and the master have been impeached. That's because of their own misconduct. He is unwilling to come forward and defend them. So you say he's unfilial. They even disfigured his face. And beat him until he vomited blood and fainted. You're trying to kill him. You're talking nonsense. Your nonsense is unfilial to Song Tangming. The world says our Lord Protector is ruthless. But I think he's not as cruel as the Song Guogong mansion. Even a tiger doesn't eat its cubs. Your Song family specifically targeted your own granddaughter. Miss Song was beaten unconscious and vomited blood by that old woman. Immediately take the supervisor's token and summon someone from the Imperial Medical Office. Our supervisor saved Miss Song's life. The supervisor has ordered. From now on, if anyone from Jian Alley and the Tang and Song families dares to take a single step inside, beat them to death. Humph, look. He deserves it. This is what he gets. This man. He's so out of touch. Xiao Tang's father deserves this. You acted well. You could do it too. Isn't that the old madam of the Song State Duke's family? Ah, she used to love showing off her grandson's birth. What's the eldest son's name? Master Yute. I spit. What Master Yute? He almost killed his own cousin. And he has the nerve to come here. He beat her until she vomited blood and fainted. Isn't this Lord Zhao's manner? How dare he? What's there to be afraid of? It's just because you're an elder. You can hit and scold me, and I can only endure it. Otherwise, it would be considered unfilial. Madam. The Song family matter has been dealt with. The Imperial Physician's office will arrive shortly. Miss Song, well done. She's truly the supervisor's sister. Didn't you see how the crowd spittle almost drowned the Duke Song's mansion? The old woman of the Song family even fainted from anger. Usually, Miss Song is gentle and quiet. But I never expected her to be so formidable. This time, Song Jia will either die or be severely punished. Are you finished gossiping? I'll leave now. Song Xianyangzi's injury is nothing serious. She just got hit in the face. It's a bit serious. Brother, I beg the doctor to inflict that injury on me. The fake one, the blood-inducing pills, I also asked him to give them to me. Wow, Song Xianyangzi's injury looks serious. Fortunately, it's only superficial. It will subside after the swelling goes down. Apply the medicine, and then use the urong powder later. Avoid certain foods afterward, and you'll be fine. Don't apply the medicine yet. Eldest brother. You went to all this trouble to get slapped. It has to be seen by others. Sanlang has gone to fetch the Imperial Physician. I saw nothing of what happened today. I know nothing. Go and collect your reward. Thank you, Master Gambler. He's clearly angry. But he still considers everything. It's not my fault that my efforts today were wasted. Older brother. Don't be angry. Hi. I didn't mean to scare you, elder brother. I didn't know you were coming, elder brother. I just didn't want to get entangled with them anymore. He had all the advantages, the right time, the right place. And then there's my grandmother. If I didn't use some means, I would have been stabbed to death by him. I know my methods are not glorious. They're even somewhat despicable. But I have no other choice. I don't want to return to the Song family. Nor do I want them to use my senior status to blackmail me. Song Tongning, do you know how I climbed to this position? On my first day in the palace, I killed the cruel eunuch who tried to use me as a scapegoat. I've been in the inner world for 2 years. Countless people have died at my hands. I've climbed to where I am today by stepping over countless corpses. Everyone in the palace is vying for power. They will stop at nothing for power and status. I've done everything you've done. What you've done is nothing compared to what I've done. Older brother. I'm not blaming you for using underhanded tactics. It's just that you shouldn't have harmed yourself. There are plenty of ways to deal with the Song family. Why hurt yourself? I know, but I couldn't wait. I know you have many methods to deal with them, elder brother. And you could have done it more properly and thoroughly. Take me out unscathed. But I don't want to wait any longer. I don't want to be entangled with the Song family forever. I don't want to go back to that place. I don't want them to come knocking again and again. I don't want the whole city's attention focused on Ji Yunxiang. Even less do I want them to use me to slander you. Although I haven't gone out, but I'm not completely unaware of what's going on outside. Although the Song family's reputation is ruined, my older brother, as a close official to the emperor, shouldn't interfere in other people's family matters. Those noble families and court officials who are hostile towards you wouldn't miss such an opportunity to attack you. I know my older brother will protect me, but I can't hide under his protection forever. The Song family isn't worth my self-destruction, but Gage is worth it. I want to protect Gage too. Who taught you these sweet-talking tactics? Does Axia like it? Such disrespect. Change back to Gage. Gage is good. Didn't you see? The Song family is truly heartless. Miss Song's face was beaten to a pulp by old Madame Song. It was almost ruined. When I went, her maid nearly fainted from crying. That's her own granddaughter. How could she do that? Xiao, the supervisor, is truly enraged this time. He didn't just break old Madame Song's arm. He also forbade our Imperial Medical Office from treating the Song family. The Song family is in a terrible state. Oh, my lords are all here. The Song Guogong's mansion just sent a message, saying that their matriarch is unwell, and would like to request a court physician to visit. Oh, Physician Fei. I've caught a cold. I'm dizzy and lightheaded. I need to rest. In this huge capital city, you tell me there are no doctors, no one at the Imperial Medical Office, and no one in all the pharmacies in the capital? Are all the doctors dead? Your elder brother, Song Towning, is slandering you so viciously. Even grandmother's plea was rejected. Now, everyone outside is gossiping about you causing his death. They say you're heartless and unfilial. Your elder brother, Tang Ning, wants to ruin you. It would have been better if he had died on K Mountain. Song Tongning is so cruel to mother. Xiao Yan, that sinister man, is so vicious. If it's found out that Lanner isn't the second wife's daughter, he definitely won't let it go. No, Beicheng, I have to go to the Jingzhou prefecture. That old hag, what is she? How dare she bully you like this? Does she think that after your mother's death, we, the children of the Rome family, are defenseless? Your Highness, Princess Consort, Lord Xiao has already dealt with the Song family. The old matriarch's hand was broken. She almost went mad when they threw her out. Well done. Your Highness is too kind. It's a pity your uncle hasn't uncovered Song Shulan's true identity yet. Otherwise, you could have openly broken with the Song family. You wouldn't have been threatened by them. We haven't found out anything about my uncle yet. And we still haven't heard back from the people sent to Anzhou. We need to find out. I'm afraid it will take some effort. If we question this concubine's identity, besides sending people to Anzhou to investigate, we could first check her entry documents at the Jingzhou prefecture when she entered the capital. Oh, how could I not have thought of that? I'll go to the Jingzhou prefecture right away. Hua Wu. Axiu, why did you let Aunt go to the Jingzhou prefecture to watch the fun? A few days ago, Prince Cheng went to the Jingzhou prefecture and took away the document proving her status as a concubine's daughter. Today, Song Hong also went to the Jingzhou prefecture to get that document proving her status as a concubine's daughter. I didn't expect Prince Cheng to get there first. I almost fainted when I found out. I rushed to the Prince Cheng's manor. So Prince Cheng had always known that Song Shulan's identity was questionable. Yet he still kept it from my aunt. This Prince Cheng is strange indeed. He outwardly takes meticulous care of Princess Cheng, but secretly hides such a huge secret about the Song family. Brother, not everything in this world follows common sense. And not everyone is sincere. If you can't figure it out, just observe more. Brother, how did you know? Know that you suspect Cheng Wang? I'm not stupid. If he truly loves your aunt, I should love without ruthlessness. I always consider for you. Instead of letting Song Jinxiu and his men enter the prince's mansion to humiliate you. So that day, he was being deliberate. That night, when I sent you medicine, I originally didn't intend to take you away. You were unmarried. Follow this, governor. It's inevitable that people will gossip. I only realized that Cheng Wang couldn't protect you completely. So I decided to take you away. Brother, do you have any way to help me test whether Cheng Wang's feelings for my aunt are genuine? Yes. Please teach me, brother. It's not difficult to teach you. But have you ever considered the consequences of exposing Cheng Wang? Please, teach me, elder brother. No rush. Waiting for someone. Who? Wu Huaiji from the Jingzhou prefecture. Your Highness. The prefecture had a fire 2 nights ago. My identity documents from the past year were all destroyed in the fire. Sir. Is it right to deceive the crown princess like this? What else could I do? Should I tell him that Song Shulan's documents were taken by the crown prince? Who exactly is this Song Shulan? It's all so mysterious. Anyway, she's not from Anzhou. This Song family is simply damned. That Song Shulan, she might not even be second Master Song's child. He actually deceived me. Who do you think sent this? Lord Wu from the Jingzhou prefecture said it's Song Shulan's identity document. How did you know, elder brother? Master Wu will send it over. Because he's afraid of death. He knows I'm involved. The princess consort will eventually find out this secret. Sooner or later, she'll know. It's better to hand over Song Shulan's identity document. To owe me a favor. And let me handle the trouble for him. Brother means this Lord Wu wants to use us to owe him a favor. On the other hand, if Prince Cheng and the Song family blame him for not keeping the secret, brother will have to take the blame for him from Prince Cheng and the Song family. This Lord Wu of the Jingzhou prefecture wants to use brother as a shield, pretending to be forced by brother. Who told me I have a reputation for being vicious and cruel? Not at all. I said, not at all. Axiu is clearly very good. This capital city. Only you dare say that I am good. How do you plan to use this identity document? Let's keep it for now. We'll talk about it after my aunt decides what to do with Prince Cheng. If my aunt quarrels with Prince Cheng, Cheng Wang will surely find an excuse to cover it up. The more you do, the more mistakes you make. The Song family might also reveal their flaws. If my aunt doesn't make a fuss, she will definitely investigate privately. This way, I can also take the opportunity to find out if Cheng Wang's feelings for my aunt are real or fake. Who says my lady isn't intelligent? Leave the Song family matter to me. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, I'm here. Thank you, elder brother. The chestnuts are cold. The princess is back. What? We have guests at the manor. I met them, and they weren't from the Song family. Song Hong came to pester me. They say it was Tang Ming who had Xiao Yan break old Madame Song's hand. And they wouldn't let a doctor see her. They begged me to go to the Imperial Medical Bureau on their behalf. How could I possibly agree to such a thing? Yuanyang, what's wrong with you? Nothing. The Song family bullied Tongning. Song Hong even dared to ask for your help. You know my temperament. If you dare help him, how dare I? You know how much I care about you. Have you received any news from the people I sent to Anzhou? Not that fast. A one-way trip takes several days. A round trip takes almost half a month. But I always feel that. You're overthinking it. Tongning is sulking with the Song family. Just let him be. I did promise to investigate this matter. But we can't make a big fuss about it. What if we can't find anything? It would only invite gossip. Don't be unhappy, Tongning. After all, Tongning is a Song family daughter. He's made things too difficult with them. In the end, he'll be the one who suffers. I'll urge them to hurry up with Anzhou's matter, alright? But the Song family dared to bully Tongning like that. I'm going to make them pay. If you dare to help him, I don't want you either. Sigh. Hey, Yuanyang, you're so ruthless. I'm serious. Alright, alright, alright. Truly, your husband will remember this. Okay. I'm tired. I'll go rest first. Dude. This was sent to Suzhou by someone from the Chengwanfei's household. I probably asked Gu Helian to investigate. With Gu, the moneybags, throwing his money around. Nothing can't be found out. Use our people to send it to Suzhou as soon as possible. Get the evidence early. I don't want to see the Song family use the identity of a concubine's daughter to make trouble again. And upset Tongning. But just say what you have to say. Sir, aren't you being a little too kind to Miss Song? Miss Song is involved in many complex matters. Moreover, your identity is highly secretive. And it's inappropriate to be too close to anyone. What if? Since I've already acknowledged her as my younger sister, I will certainly protect her. If I can't even protect a single crabapple blossom, what else can I hope to achieve? But supervisor. Regarding that matter from years ago, I, your supervisor, am well aware. The prominent families must be eliminated. But Song Tongning must be protected. I will not repeat myself. Your Majesty. It was the Song family that was at fault first. Trespassing in Jiyun Alley and assaulting someone. That's still no excuse for Xiao Yan to beat a court lady. Today, young Lady Yi, relying on His Majesty's favor, coerced the Imperial Medical Office into refusing to make house calls. Tomorrow, she'll dare to endanger His Majesty and the Imperial Palace. Such arrogant behavior must not be tolerated. Clearly, the Song family was at fault first. Alright. What is all this commotion? Xiao Yan, you tell them. I, your humble servant, beat someone who trespassed into my own residence. What crime is that? Besides, did anyone from the Imperial Medical Office report yesterday that the Jingzhong pharmacy had wronged anyone? My personal black armored guards haven't left the Privy Council for a single step. I'm rather curious. Besides Minister He. Which other minister knows Mr. Ben Due? If any of you ministers know something, feel free to speak up. I will absolutely not make things difficult. Is there no one? Minister He, is this what you call known throughout the court? It turns out no one in the court knew. Is there any concrete evidence regarding the Imperial Medical Office? Your Majesty, I only heard from the person who came. This person, full of lies, with excessive selfish desires. Drag him down and give him 30 lashes. Demote him to a palace censor. If there's a next time, I will not be lenient. Your Majesty, spare my life. Your Majesty, this is all because of the Song family. Since the Song family's matriarch is so arrogant and overbearing, then let's revoke her title. Your Majesty, your father, the Duke of Song, passed away long ago. His inner court ladies' titles were an exceptional grant of favor. But your mother caused a commotion in Jiyun Alley, causing a stir in the court. Today, I am addressing the issue of the title of Guifu Run. As for the Song family's son, at such a young age, he is cruel and ruthless. Let's leave that Lu Shilang alone for now. Song Hong failed to properly manage his household. 3 months salary deduction. To serve as a warning to others. Your Majesty, we humbly send you off. Master Zhao's methods are ruthless. You flatter me. You injured my mother. Why must you pursue this to the bitter end? If you don't make things difficult for the young girl, I don't care to deal with you. Tang Ning made you do this. How vicious of him. He shouldn't forget he's also surnamed Song. The Song family is in trouble. What good would it do him? If it doesn't benefit him, and if he's willing, he could very well be surnamed Xiao. Xiao Yan, why are you so aggressive? I'm happy to be. Xiao Yu, you eunuch. You dare bully me like this. You'll meet a bad end. But don't hurt the Jade's mouth. Otherwise, how will you eat Jade's food in the future? Master Supervisor, you're back. This is the food Miss Song prepared for you early. They're all your favorites, Master Supervisor. Oh, and there are 2 sweet potatoes. Stingy. They're quite sweet. Why are there so many people? Song Lang said these sweet potatoes are a gift of thanks. Miss Song and Master Supervisor Xiao ordered me to transplant them in the palace. Some double-flowered crabapples have come over. So many. Many? Big brother, it's such a hot day. You don't even know to go inside and hide. You're getting sunburnt. I forgot about the time looking at the flowers. Big brother, why did you come back? There was nothing important at court today. So I returned early. Do you like these flowers? I don't know much about them. I just had people bring some over. If you like them, I'll have them bring some more from the palace later. Enough, enough. That's the palace. You can't just go digging there. Brother, you're bringing out so many flowers and trees. Won't people gossip? Do you have a misunderstanding about me? I have a notorious reputation. I'm said to be fawning over the emperor. Everyone says I'm a treacherous and power-hungry villain. A treacherous official must maintain the appearance of one. If I were to shy away from people just because I know a little about flowers and plants, wouldn't all these years have been wasted? Uncle, you're teasing me again. Do you know that the old Madame Song's hand is crippled? I know. I also know that her title has been revoked. Song Jinixiu has been demoted. Even Song Hong was punished. Yesterday, a censor made things difficult for my elder brother and he was caned. I broke that censor's leg. Are you afraid? Don't you think I'm ruthless? He was the one with malicious intent. My elder brother was attacked while protecting me. I'm not ungrateful. He is my elder brother. Of course I'll protect you. Don't say you're not at fault. Even if you are, it's their fault. They were the ones who provoked my brother first. Do you know that in this world, more than just 1 or 2 people speak ill of me? Those with dark hearts always come in groups of 3 or 5. Those who are jealous of my brother. They must know each other. They're no match for my elder brother. They're secretly colluding and gossiping about my brother behind his back. You're really favoring your family over justice. Well, he is my elder brother. This Miss Song must be a honeypot spirit. Such a sweet mouth. Tang Ning. Is that you, brother? My lady, what's wrong with you? My lady, have you seen something frightening? Why do you look so unwell? I dreamt I died. Brother killed many people. It's the opposite, my lady. May you live a long life. It was just a dream. Don't be afraid of the wolves. Go get my clothes. I want to go for a walk. My lady, what are we doing here? There's nothing here. I want to see. Just look. Ah, I understand. That's Xiao Manor across the street. My lady, you wish to see the Duke, don't you? I'm truly obsessed. It was just a dream. Only I know. What good would it have done me to see my elder brother in my past life? Forget it. I'm being foolish. Want to see me, your governor? Why don't you come over? What are you looking at? Nothing. Why was Axon practicing martial arts there just now? So early? Of course, martial arts practice requires diligence and perseverance. Otherwise, it's difficult to improve. It's you who wanted to see me. Why didn't you come here? What is this? Oh, this is medicinal soup for the supervisor to nourish his body. The supervisor suffered from heat toxicity in his early years, which blocked his meridians. It took years of careful conditioning before he recovered. But I still have to keep taking the herbal medicine. Is it that serious? Don't listen to his nonsense. What happened years ago is long past. You're troubled. Older brother. If you hadn't met me on K Mountain, someone would have found you, impersonating me with the dragon pattern pendant. Have you noticed? This dragon pattern jade pendant is Madame Shue's relic. It's not something anyone can wear to impersonate her. Besides, even if I mistakenly identify someone for a moment, I will find out eventually. A fake is a fake after all. How could I possibly not recognize it? It's the Song family that's bothering you. The Song family is in a difficult situation now. To turn things around, they can only focus their attention on you. And the Liu family values reputation, and also has an old grudge against our family. They will likely use the Song family matter as a pretext to use you against me. I will be careful. Can we eat now? Magic. I told you, you were overthinking it. How could the Song family possibly confuse an outsider with their own bloodline? I understand you're upset with your older brother. But how can you spread such unfounded rumors? My uncle sent people to investigate this. If not me, then who? This kind of thing, how could I let others know? What? You don't even trust me? Tang Ning, I know you don't want to believe that your father had an affair with your mother. But Song Shulan is indeed your father's child. My people also found out that Li Shi pawned a jade pendant. The purple phoenix on the jade pendant is your father's inscription. If you still don't believe me, the letter your father wrote to the Li family, you can also find someone to identify it, but then his posthumous reputation will be ruined. Of course, I trust my uncle. I was overthinking. Ha ha ha. You were overthinking. You've made a fuss about this long enough. The Song Guogong's mansion's reputation is ruined. You should feel relieved now. Listen to your uncle's advice. Let's just let it end here. But I've already fallen out with my grandmother and the others. Even if I stop, they won't. How about this? In a few days, it will be the Shangxi festival. Let's hold a spring banquet at the manor. Let the Song family publicly apologize and submit to Tang Ning. This way, Tang Ning can rightfully return to the Song family. What do you think? Ninger, what do you think? I'll listen to my uncle. The day of the spring banquet will be the day of your ruin. Ha ha ha, our Tang Ning is as well behaved as ever. Ha. Emma. Tang Ning is so disgusting. The people who came today. Why are the Song family here too? I heard it's because they received invitations from the Cheng Wanfu. And that young Miss Song is here as well. This looks like they're trying to make peace. What else can I do besides remaining silent? This Song family matter has caused quite a stir. For a while, the Song Duke's manor was turned upside down. Miss Song has played her part. Ultimately, she still has to return to the Song family. That's right, and that young master from the Liu family came as well. After all, they still have a betrothal. I heard about the Song family matter. Even the Empress is inquiring. Song Tongni wouldn't dare to continue making a fuss. Otherwise, if she loses this marriage to the Liu family, she'll regret it for the rest of her life. This dress is very becoming on Tongni. Thank you, uncle. The guests outside have already arrived. The Song and Liu families have also arrived. I've already spoken to the Song family. During the party, Song Jinxiu will take the initiative to be friendly to Tang Ning. Have you given Tang Ning the necessary instructions? Rest assured, Tang Ning knows what she's doing. Uncle, don't worry. I know what to do. Recently, Cheng Wang and the others have arrived. Prince Cheng and his entourage. Your Highness, Prince Cheng. Your Highness, Prince Cheng. Why is Miss Song wearing a veil? Could she really be telling the truth? Tang Ning. Tang Ning. Master Lu, what are your instructions? What did you call me, young Master Lu? As a son of a prominent family, young Master Lu, you should understand what propriety and decorum are. Getting handsy with women is hardly the upbringing your family is known for. Song Tongning, stop it. If young Master Lu has nothing else, I'll take my seat now. Song Tongning. Sir Lu, please restrain yourself. I heard that Miss Song is extremely infatuated with Master Lu. She shamelessly revolves around him, flattering him in every way. But now, looking at this, is it really so? Wasn't it said that the Song family was eager for this marriage? It doesn't seem that way at all. Everyone sees your kindness, my lord. Tang Ning injured her leg before. Her injury hasn't healed yet. Jinxiu, quickly help your sister sit down. Don't let her stand for too long and hurt her leg. Aunt, I'd like to sit beside you. Come on, I saved a seat for you. Yu Nyang. It's just a seat. We're all in the same hall. Tang Ning likes to sit next to me, so he sits next to me. Why are you in such a hurry, your highness? But. There's no but. After K Mountain, Tang Ning was frightened. She has been constantly terrified ever since. Lately, she's even been having nightmares every night. She can only fall asleep with me by her side. Now, although she's gotten a little better, she's still very much afraid. Today, the hall is crowded and noisy, and Tang Ning wants to sit with me. I presume young Master Song has no objections. No problem. As long as Tang Ning likes it. Jianxiu, are you alright? I'm fine. Tang Ning is still angry. Just let him vent. Jianxiu hasn't vented his anger before. He's gotten you into such a... Even the Song family has been disturbed by him. Lana has already apologized, and she's more willing to go to the other manor. But he still won't let it go. A few days ago, he personally sent me an invitation. But then he publicly humiliated both of us. It's not just you. The spring banquet is being held in the manor today. I wish to celebrate the Shangxi festival with you all. And also to take advantage of today's festivities. To dispel the bad luck for my niece, who has had an accident. Earlier, Tang Ning had a misunderstanding with the Song family. And also had a dispute with her elder brother. It even alarmed Her Majesty the Empress, who inquired about it. Jinxiu, you're so grown up. How could you be so careless? I was wrong. I thought it was just a sibling squabble. But I almost harmed Tang Ning. It was my fault, Tang Ning. I shouldn't have left you there. I regret it every moment of every day. I wish I could go back and beat myself up. Please forgive me this once. Oh, Mr. Song was so spirited and full of vigor in the past. Now he's lost his official position, and been reprimanded by His Majesty. Now he's publicly admitting his mistakes. Miss Song should forgive him, shouldn't she? Yes, they are siblings after all. Why hold a grudge? Tang Ning Jinxiu. Was it your elder brother? Just forgive him this once. Axia, you said you regret it every day. Yes. Do you regret leaving me on K Mountain that day? Or do you regret that I didn't die in that icy wasteland? That I lived to return and bring chaos to the Song family? Tang Ning, What are you saying? What did I say? Doesn't Axia know? Song Tongning, don't push it. Jinqiu has already apologized to you. She also offended the emperor because of you. What else do you want? There should be a limit to your mischief. Older brother, if you really know you're wrong. Humph. Could you tell me, brother? What did you and Song Shulan do when you entered Shuren Courtyard 6 days ago? Oh, right. I forgot to mention that Shuren Courtyard is the courtyard my mother left me. Why, young Master Song, don't you remember? Should I remind you? The esteemed young master of the Jade Terrace took advantage of my absence from the manor. You helped your concubine sister steal my father's belongings, using them as proof of Song Shulan's identity, and falsely claiming she's my father's child. Mr. Song, when you broke into my room to steal, did you ever consider what it means to be a gentleman? And you helped Song Shulan slander my father after his death, causing my mother to be gossiped about and ridiculed. Did you ever have a single moment of remorse? You are still my elder brother. Song Tongning, what nonsense are you talking about? How could Jinsui possibly steal your things? Don't slander him. Tongning, stop making a fuss. Am I making a fuss? Uncle, aren't you aware of it? Master Song, you should recognize this item, right? Uncle, is this really what your men obtained in Anzhou? Tang Ning, I am your elder. Only the virtuous are elders. The unworthy don't deserve the title. Tang Ning, I only ask for the truth. Your Highness, why are you so anxious? Yu Liang. I suspect Song Shulan's identity. Have someone investigate this. Let me know what you find. He is Song Shizi. This jade pendant is a love token from his parents' betrothal. But this was among the items his mother left him just a few days ago. How did it end up with Song Shulan? It's impossible. When did Romue start to suspect? How would he know? Song Jinixiu, didn't you tell me that these things were Song Shulan's personal belongings? Heirlooms left to her by her mother? Your Highness, don't call me this king. I thought you were truly repentant and wanted to make amends with Tang Ning. Your Song family deceives me so. You even used your uncle's heirlooms to fake Song Shulan's identity token. You almost deceived me. You err, I didn't know the Song family was so shameless. I was also deceived by them. Song Jinsho, is this what you call acknowledging your mistake? How could he do this? He even calls himself the Yuetai gentleman. He's utterly shameless. Utterly shameless is an understatement. Just now I thought Miss Song was being aggressive. What nonsense. Bullying a girl with no parents. Tui. How can you blame our young master? It was clearly the prince who ordered us to retrieve a personal item of the second young master. Shut your mouth. My birth mother's surname was Su, Song Shulan. Her maternal grandfather was executed along with his entire family for plotting against the crown prince. But the extraordinary girl, Su Zhen, survived. Your father, Song Hong, hid her in a remote place. Song Hong and Su's mother were childhood sweethearts. But the daughter of a traitor could not enter the duke's mansion. Obeying his parents, Song Hong married your mother, Zhou Shi. But he left Su's mother in the suburbs of the capital, keeping her as his concubine. On one hand, he lovingly bore you with your mother. On the other, he was intimate and affectionate with Su Shi, giving birth to Song Shulan. Ah. Impossible, this is impossible. When Song Shulan found the Song family, your father was overjoyed that his beloved had left behind his bloodline, but also feared that Song Shulan's identity would be revealed. It involves an old case of the Su family, so they could only turn their suspicions to my father. Anyway, he's just a dead brother. His tarnished reputation has nothing to do with him. Xie Tianyu, this is your love for Tang Ning? Yu Liang, listen to my explanation. Explain what? Explain how you and Song Jia conspired to deceive me and Tang Ning. I didn't deceive you. Song Jia is slandering me. Slandering? Then explain to me why you went to the Jingzhou Prefecture Yamen to take Song Shulan's identity documents. My uncle coerced the officials of the Anzhou Prefecture Yamen into forging Song Shulan's registration and forcibly placing Song Hong's illegitimate child, born from his extramarital affair, on my father. This is what you call slander. Oh my god. So Song Shulan isn't actually the daughter of the second branch of the Song family. She's the daughter of the eldest branch, Song Hong. Minister Song actually kept a concubine. Oh, I knew it. Back then, Song Qian and Madame Rong were famously loving. How could a concubine's daughter suddenly appear? Sigh. The Song family has gone completely mad. Why would Cheng Wang do this? It's impossible. She's clearly of the second uncle's bloodline. My father would never have such a daughter. Not only did Song Hong harbor the daughter of a traitor, but she also forced her on my father, allowing her to insult the orphan child of the king's brother. He really isn't afraid of death. Don't talk nonsense. How could my father be involved with rebels? Song Tongning, you're so narrow-minded. You still resent losing. You absolutely shouldn't slander him like this. Spreading rumors that the Song family is involved with rebels. Have you gone mad? Tongning, don't be absurd. Without evidence, how can you talk nonsense? I need evidence, Hua Hua. These are all people sent by the prince to Anzhou Prefecture's Yamen to coerce others into changing Song Shulan's confession. The prince abuses his power, but forgot to bribe everyone to silence them. As for whether Lady Su is the daughter of a rebel, such a significant event back then, there must be case files. Although many years have passed, if one wants to investigate, it's not impossible to find out. It's His Highness, however, who? I heard that the person in charge of settling accounts with the Su family back then. It seems that it was the prince and the grandfather of Mr. Lu Saburo. What do you mean? Are you saying that my Lu family and the Song family are colluding? I didn't say that. You're just guilty, Mr. Lu. What are you doing, getting handsy? You want the truth? Tang Yin gave you the truth. Why are you now getting angry and ashamed? You dare not admit it? Your Highness, should we show these to everyone? Tang Ning, I admit that I did alter Song Shulan's family register. But I truly didn't know that she was the daughter of a traitor. I knew about this matter. If it gets out, the Song family's title will be lost. It's only because of you and your aunt that I have to cover this up. Timing, and I don't need your kindness. Yuan Yang, don't be like this. I know I shouldn't have deceived you, but I didn't mean to. We've been husband and wife for so many years. Can't we talk about this when we get home? No good. Yuan Yang. Settle your own lawsuit with the Song family, Your Highness. Right now, let's settle my matters with the Song family first. Regarding today's events, everyone has heard. Song Hong first defied the late emperor's decree, and then falsely accused his deceased younger brother. The Song family has repeatedly bullied and humiliated me. Song Jinixiu, in particular, has tried to take my life. Such a disloyal and corrupt family. I refuse to associate with them. I ask you all to bear witness. From this day forward, the second branch of the Song family is severed from the Song Guogong's mansion. I, Song Tongning, banish myself from the Song family. From this day forward, I shall have nothing more to do with the Song family. We shall never meet again. Tongning, do you know what you're saying? Master Song is deaf, it seems. I, Song Tongning, banish myself from the Song manor. From now on, my life, death, honor, and shame shall have nothing to do with the Song family. Are you, Song Langjun, telling me to stop acting childish? Or are you telling me to be more sensible and obedient? Song Jinxiu, you've never understood what I want. You've never taken my words to heart. You're always so self-righteous, always restraining yourself and upholding propriety. But you're the coldest person I know. And you're also the most selfish. I returned from K Mountain. You saw me 3 times. Besides telling me to be more sensible and obedient, and to leave Song Shulan alone. You never asked me a single thing about my injuries. Look at my face. Look at these wounds on me. What right do you have to expect my forgiveness? And why would you think I'd repeat the same mistake? To be bound by your disgusting self-righteousness? I don't know. Tang Ning. Master Lu, do you have any further instructions? I didn't know you were so deeply hurt. But Jin Sui is your older brother after all. And the Song family are your closest relatives. Lu Xinian and the Song family harbored the rebels. They tried to murder me. They disregarded our kinship. Yet you ask me to be tolerant. What do you think you are? Song Tongning, don't forget. You still have a marriage contract with the Lu family. Not for long. What do you mean? I've inconvenienced everyone today because of my own affairs. I will not be attending the spring banquet. Aunt, could you accompany me on a trip to the Song family? To retrieve my mother's belongings. Alright, let's go. Father and mother. Yuanyang, you can't leave. What? Does the prince intend to resort to violence? Yuanyang, I'm not. About today's events. I can explain. Explain what? Explain how you deceived me. Explain how you colluded with the Song family to murder Tang Ningxia. When you deceived me, Tianyu, you should have known the consequences. Yu Yang, how many times do I have to tell you? I didn't intentionally deceive you. I truly did it for Tang Ning's sake. Yu Yang, I was blinded by the Song family. Yu Yang. We've been husband and wife for so many years. Don't do this, okay? I'll explain everything to you later. Don't you care about your reputation at all? After all these years as husband and wife. Xia Tianyu, I only regret that I didn't see through you earlier. Stop them. Xia Tianyu. Wrong you. We've been husband and wife for many years. I didn't want it to be this way. But as a father, you dare to injure this king. And Song Tingning. Do you think this is just some ordinary place? Thinking you can leave whenever you want? Stop them. Take the princess back to the inner courtyard. Xia Tianyu, how dare you? Yu Liang. I know you're angry. I won't argue with you. But the matter of the Song Wudong's mansion isn't as simple as you think. If you go in, you'll only cause trouble. Stay in the mansion for now. I will explain to you later. I don't want to talk about this with you. It's useless. Xia Tianyu, do you really intend to fall out with me? Everyone. I apologize for the inadequate hospitality today. I've made a spectacle of myself before you all. There's a matter I must attend to at the manor. I shall not keep you any longer, everyone. Xia Tianyu. Your Highness, what use is there in keeping my aunt and me here against our will? Today's events cannot conceal Su's identity. I have already submitted the documents to the Jingzhou prefectural government. Even if you keep them, I cannot stop the court from punishing this matter. Tang Ning, do you really intend to drive me to my death? It is you who leave me no way to survive. No need to say more to him. This wretch has lost his mind. Song Tongning, you want to destroy the Song family. Destroy the prince's mansion. You ungrateful wretch. I, your prince, have cherished you for so many years. The prince's affection. Tongning is unworthy of it. You. Fine. Very good. Stop them. Xia Tianyu, you actually dared to do this. Why wouldn't I dare? He, Song Tongning, trespassed into my prince's mansion, disrupting the peace of my home, causing marital discord. I have no right to interfere in Song family matters. But I do have the right to manage my own household. Bring Song Tongning and the princess to me. Let's see who dares to stop me. He's a blackguard. The blackguard you're portraying is a little princess. Tongning, come here. Axiu. Tongning. Come to me. Tang Ning, you and I are close relatives. Shouldn't that be enough? If you come back now, I'll forgive you. I forgive your willfulness today. I won't hold past things against you. Forgive Lu Xinyan. Have you forgotten? Song Jinsuyu on K Mountain is ruthless and merciless. You are no better. If I were to die in the wilderness, half my life would be owed to Song Jinsuyu, and the other half to you. What right do you have to forgive me? We were never destined to be together. My past entanglement was also inappropriate. Mr. Liu has a noble status. You will surely find a good match in the future. From now on, it's better for me to be called Miss Song. To avoid misunderstanding. What do you mean? Lu Xinyan, let's break off the engagement. Brother, I want to go to the Song family. Xiao Yan. How dare you? This is the Prince Cheng's manor, not your Xiao manor. You presumptuously brought troops to storm a prince's residence. Are you trying to rebel? My Lord Supervisor greets you. What a racket. I received a secret order. There are remnants of the rebel faction in Prince Cheng's residence. The late emperor ordered that not a single one be left alive. I have come personally to apprehend the traitors. Nonsense. There are no rebel traders in my prince's residence. Isn't the Song family one? I forgot to tell my uncle. I've submitted the matter of Su family and Song Hong to the Jingzhou prefecture. I also submitted a copy to the Privy Council. After all, the late emperor decreed their execution as rebels. I couldn't very well conceal it. Song Tongning, you madman. The Su family was, by the late emperor's decree, to be exterminated. The Song family dares to take in a daughter of the Su family? Such disloyal and treasonous behavior. It's equivalent to treason. Bring the people from the Song Wugong's mansion back to the Xingxi. Anyone who dares to obstruct will be punished equally. How dare you? This is my prince's mansion. It's not because you are from the prince's mansion. It is precisely because this is the prince's mansion that I'm resorting to force only after polite requests have failed. You want to take someone out? Don't even think about causing trouble in my prince's mansion. Naturally not. Since I've come, how can I return empty-handed? You dare? Your Highness, you can try if you dare to challenge me. Speaking of which, my Department of Justice has never seen a member of the Imperial clan before. If your Highness is interested, you can bring him back to the Ministry of Justice for further investigation. After all, the Song family sheltered a rebel's offspring and forged documents. And your Highness also participated in taking down that case. Your Highness, I came to your manor for a banquet. You summoned me, save me. Supervisor Shao, I truly know nothing about the Su family matter. My father was surely wronged. Besides, I am an official appointed by the Imperial Court. You have no right to arrest me. My obsession will save me. Supervisor Shao, why must Master Lu also go to save me from this obsession? My obsession will save me. Since this prince has already apprehended the person, I won't disturb your Highness any further. I still have to raid the Song Wugong's mansion. Oh no, you mad dog. Tongning. Tongning. Master Lu, do you have any further instructions? Tongning, don't do this. Don't do what? I know you're angry with me, but I really don't know what Jinxiu and the others are doing. We've known each other since childhood. Our wedding is imminent. Don't be angry with me. We've made a fool of ourselves. Lu Xinian, I found that it's not without reason that you and Song Jinxiu can get along so well. You're both equally incapable of understanding people. We've been childhood sweethearts. You know we've been engaged for years. Yet you shower her with affection, while completely ignoring me. All these years, you've treated me with such coldness. I don't believe you're unaware of how many people laugh at me. I've been throwing myself at your family, the Lus, only to be met with coldness. You say I cling to you, demeaning myself. Sir Lu Saburo. You know how many people ridicule me. Have you ever defended me? You simply maintain your superior air, that of a high-born gentleman, self-righteously enjoying my devotion. Childhood sweethearts. I scoff. Song Tongning, are you really going to be so unreasonable? Tongning. Lu Langjun, do you not understand human speech? We're going to confiscate the Song Gongfu's property. Do you all want to come and see? Wang Jun, Miss Song, she's just angry with me. She's been incited by Xiao Yan's charming behavior. He likes me so much. He cooks for me. He learns to play the qin for me. He does things for me that a noble lady wouldn't. Brother Lu, this is a sachet I made myself. I'm giving it to you. As long as you keep it with you. It's like Tongning is always by your side. He'll never leave me. Brother, this time, the evidence that your maternal grandfather's adopted son, Gu Helian, sent back from the Song family is irrefutable. The evidence is conclusive. Su's true identity has also been ascertained. Song Hong harbored the daughter of a rebel. The entire Song family cannot escape responsibility. Since this Gu Helian is your maternal grandfather's adopted son, then he's also my aunt's older brother. Why has my aunt never mentioned him? Could it be that they have a grudge against each other? A grudge isn't likely. He's nearing 40. He's never married. Gu Helian and my aunt. Previously, my aunt sent someone to Suzhou with a message. Gu Helian sent someone back without delay. Anyang and Yanghua. The Gu family is immensely wealthy and powerful. They hold sway over the left prefecture. They never associate with the powerful and influential in the capital. But the people we sent from the capital only mentioned the princess consort Cheng. And Gu Helian immediately chose to cooperate with the capital without hesitation. Do you think they have a grudge? So it turns out Gu Helian liked my aunt. Gu Helian, logically speaking, is also my aunt's sworn brother. I was worried that after your break with the Song family, your reputation might suffer. But now that Song Hong has rebelled first, the Song Guogong's mansion is hanging by a thread. Even if you create a bigger fuss with them, no one will think you're unfilial. But if they try to implicate you, as long as you're unwilling, no one can implicate you. You still don't trust me? No. I didn't mean to doubt you, elder brother. Elder brother is the most capable. Say it differently. Your praise is unoriginal. I'm used to hearing pleasantries. My ears have been spoiled. I'll have someone teach you how to flatter properly. So next time you can better appease me. Fail to appease me, and you get no food. What's wrong with me? We've arrived at Duke Song's manor. What time is it? It's almost noon. Why hasn't Jinskiu returned yet? It's still early. It's another banquet at the prince's mansion. After Jinskiu and Tang Ning reconciled, they'll surely have a lot to talk about. And there are other nobles at the banquet. Our household is in a difficult situation now. Being able to socialize is an opportunity. He probably won't be back so early. Our Duke's mansion, when has it ever been so humble? When our household hosted banquets, everyone clamored for an invitation. Now Jinsui has to lower herself and beg others. Jinsui's bright future has been ruined by that little beast, Song Tongming. Why didn't he die with his mother back then? Mother, I know you're angry. And I, too, loathe that wretch. But now he has Xiao Yan protecting him. Our Duke's mansion can't afford any more trouble. Cheng Wang has worked so hard to put this together. He's waiting for Jinxiu to coax him back. Please, don't start another quarrel with him. Am I afraid of him? Let him be for now. When he returns to the manor, we'll see how I deal with him. Not good. Not good. You scoundrel. What are you doing, rushing about so recklessly? Master. Old madam. Supervisor Xiao and his black armored guards have arrived. Let me go. What are you doing? This is the Duke's manor. I am an official appointed by the court. Release Tang Yin. What are you doing? Supervisor Xiao, although our manor has some grievances with Tang Ning, but it was all a misunderstanding. How could you actually lead your troops in here? If His Majesty learns of today's events, he will certainly not let you off lightly. How is Xiao Duchu, Your Majesty? My clan doesn't know. But he's probably not going to survive. Song Hong holds the position of minister. Ungrateful for the Emperor's grace. You secretly harbor the daughter of the traitor Su, conspiring against the throne. I hereby order the arrest of all members of the Song family. They will be sent to the Ministry of Justice for trial. You're talking nonsense. What conspiracy? My son has served in the court for many years. My husband died for the Great Way. My Song family has always been loyal to Your Majesty. How can you wrongly accuse us of rebellion? Is it you, Song Tongning? Is it you who, out of jealousy within the household, colluded with the eunuch to frame your uncle? You little beast. We are your closest relatives. How can you be so tyrannical and wicked? You have such a vicious heart. Song Shulan is my uncle's daughter, right? You forced Song Hong and Su Zhen's illegitimate child into the second branch, to pass as my father's offspring. You condone Song Shulan's bullying and humiliation of me. You tarnished my father's reputation after his death. In this world, who could be more vicious than you? How? Tongning, did you misunderstand something? I've never known. Su Zheng and Shulan are indeed your father's daughters. Is that so? Then he came from Suyun town. Why did you hide his identity? Concealing his origins? And even coercing Magistrate Wu of Jingzhou Prefecture into keeping your secret? Attendant Su, Jisoo Yun. Madam Song. Should you explain to everyone why you said your mother's surname is Li? She is from Anzhou. Is your mother someone who shouldn't be seen? Is your mother someone who shouldn't be seen? Impossible. How could Song Tangming know? Father had already destroyed the documents. King Cheng also agreed to keep it secret. Your mother's original name was Su Zhen, the daughter of Su Chuanrong, who was saved by the former crown prince. She and Song Hong were childhood sweethearts. Later, Su Chuanrong was accused of treason and the former emperor ordered the extermination of her entire family. Song Hong, out of old affection, secretly switched her out, kept as a concubine. Discovered by the old madam, she wanted to eliminate them. But years later, a daughter appeared. Song Shulan, don't tell me you don't know who Su Zhen is. You're talking nonsense. Song Shulan's mother's maiden name was indeed Su, but she was just a lowly concubine's child. I hate him for seducing my son. He has lost all decency. That's why I won't allow him into the manor. I even banished him from the capital. What does this have to do with treason? What your grandmother said is true. Your uncle Tangning knows you're angry. But I was also forced into this situation. If people knew I had this fleeting romance, it would only harm the Song family. Tang Ning, grandmother had no choice but to let Song Shulan become your father's wife. You can be angry with me, hate me, whatever. But you cannot slander the Song family. Stop making a fuss, alright? Madam Song's tongue is really sharp. But I wonder what Song Wangxing will do privately. Can you still be so eloquent? Song Tongning, you are also a Song family member. You think that after the Song family is ruined, you can gain something? Who says I'm a Song family member? In the Prince Cheng's mansion just now, I have publicly severed ties with the Song family. I personally expelled myself from the Song clan. From now on, my father and I are no longer Song family members. The Song family's life or death has nothing to do with me. After the old madam is imprisoned, you can explain yourself to Song Hong and Song Shulan. As for Su Zhen, let's see if the people in the criminal justice prison will believe your sophistry, you actress. You went to great lengths to return to the Song family. You used every means to try and seize what was mine. Now I'm returning it all to you. Let me go. You. Let me go. Let me go. I am the mother of a palace attendant. I am a court lady with an official decree. Without His Majesty's order. Xiaoyan, how dare you let someone beat me? Song Tongning. You beast. You cursed child. You're colluding with the eunuch to frame your own family. Tongning. You can't treat me like this. I'm your grandmother. I'm your own village head. You can't treat me like this. Let me go. Let me go. Tang Ning. Tang Ning. Please have mercy on me. I didn't know about my mother's matter. I also didn't want to become the second wife of my father. It was Song Hong and the old madam who forced me to go to the second wife's residence. They forced me. Tang Ning. Tang Ning. Please forgive me. I dare not do it again. Tang Ning, spare me. Tang Ning. My mouth is truly gagged. Drag me away. Don't listen. Let me go. Damn it. Minister of the imperial household, Song Hong, is colluding to establish the crown prince. Old officials are secretly harboring rebels, rather than a life of compromise. I gave birth to a daughter. I used the name Song Shulan to implicate the Song family. The second branch of the family went to the capital to investigate the Song family's concealment of rebels. The crime is irrefutable. They were arrested and imprisoned. Awaiting your majesty's judgment. I left a few people behind at the Song residence. Take inventory of your parents' belongings. If anything is missing, make a note of it. I will make sure you are compensated when the Song family's property is confiscated. I still need to go to the palace to handle the Song family matter thoroughly. Go and attend to your business, elder brother. Elder brother. Come back early tonight. I've asked the kitchen to prepare some delicious food. I understand. My lady, why are you so flushed? Nothing. Remember to get some sweet cakes from the imperial kitchen this evening. His Highness cares for you so much. It's just raising a child. Greetings, Your Majesty. Speak. You've caused such a mess. What were you thinking? This Song family matter is connected to Prince Cheng and the Lu family. Prince Cheng seems docile. But in reality, he has excessively close ties with the aristocratic families. And the Empress and the fourth prince, relying on the Lu family's backing, repeatedly offend Your Majesty. I merely sealed the Song family. It's actually a warning to the Lu family. But in truth, I also have my own motives. The Song family has repeatedly bullied my sworn sister. If this continues, no one in the court will fear Your Majesty. I'm helping Your Majesty to awe the officials. Your Majesty, I am your blade. If the sharpness of this blade is damaged, and it no longer inspires fear, then Your Majesty has no reason to keep me. Humph. You servant, your audacity grows bolder. Go and receive 10 strokes of the board yourself. If there's a next time, beware I'll have you skinned alive. Alright, let's do as you say regarding the Song family. Since Song Hong is colluding with rebels, and deceiving the emperor, then he doesn't deserve to keep the title of duke. As for Prince Cheng and the Lu family, keep a close eye on them. Your servant obeys. Master, at least pretend a little. Call me your slave a few times, so it looks like you'll be bedridden for at least 10 days. Go get some snacks from the imperial kitchen and come back. Yes. Tony. What are you thinking about? I can't figure it out. Why is the king so kind to his aunt? You think he has ulterior motives? Elder brother, can you guess why? I'm not a god. I don't know everything. But if you want to investigate King Cheng's past, I will help you investigate. That is... I'm truly happy. Next time, just tell me what you want me to do. Just say it. No need to be so devious. I taught you that. But you're using it against me first. Have Tsang Lang investigate Cheng Wang's past. Everything related to him. Dig 3 feet into the ground to find it out. Otherwise, Miss Song will be angry. Miss Song, don't worry. I'll go right away. My elder brother knew it a long time ago. Of course. Then why did my elder brother deliberately tease me? Our Aining has finally used her wit once. This governor must cooperate fully. You need to stay calm when you lie. Keep your eyes locked on theirs. Like this. I am going to see my aunt. Brother, I'm leaving now. What's wrong with you? Your face is so red. Nothing. Nothing. You're running too fast. Why are you walking so fast? Aren't you afraid of falling? Come and have some water to calm down. What's wrong with me? He is my elder brother. Minger. Why should I panic? Minger. Minger. Oh. What's wrong, Aunt? Aunt. You and Prince Cheng. I will divorce him. There's no possibility between him and me anymore. The court has been quite lively these past 2 days, Ichiro. Some are impeaching the Song family. Others are impeaching the Lu family. And even the Cheng Wangfu. I heard it almost came to blows. How do you know? Song Lang told me. He also said that the court officials wanted to take advantage of the situation to bring down Supervisor Shao. But His Majesty merely gave him a light punishment. It said that Supervisor Shao was caned 10 times. The matter was then dropped. But the Song family, they suffered terribly. My elder brother was caned. Song Lang said he had struck him. He said he needed to give an explanation to the other court officials. My elder brother was summoned away. But he didn't say a word. I heard from Song Lang that the Song Guogong's mansion was confiscated, and his title was revoked. His Majesty showed mercy considering the old Guogong. I never intended to take their lives, but I confiscated all of the Song family's possessions. Song Jinixiu won't be able to live a normal life anymore. And Prince Cheng and the Lu family. I heard that His Majesty rebuked them in court. They must be in an uproar now. Humph. Serves them right for bullying that young lady. This is called retribution. Someone from the Lu family is here, madam. Who is it, my lord? Why has he come? I'll send him away at once. No, don't bring him to the front hall. Madam, we should also settle the matter of my marriage to the Lu family. My lord, Miss Song is willing to see you today. It seems what she said before was just anger speaking. I know you're unhappy, my lord. But Miss Song is a woman after all. Please try to be gentle with her when you see her later. Soften your tone. Just try to cheer her up. Since when do you get to tell me how to handle my business? Tang Ning. Tang Ning. Tang Ning. Are you still angry with Brother Lu? Lu Langjun, Tang Ning. On that day on K Mountain, I didn't mean to hurt you. Let's talk properly. Brother Lu will explain it to you, alright? Lu Zhenyan. I've never seen you so humble before. Do you really have to speak so harshly to Brother Lu? Lu Zhenyan, I should change my brother. That man is now in the Xingxi. You're so eager to replace him. Or do you want to reunite with him in prison? Lord Supervisor, aren't these the words you used against the prince that day? Do you really speak so harshly? Song Tongning, you should stop now. My lord, Madam Song. Since your accident, my lord has been filled with regret. Before, to hear you speak, he even received a beating from the old madam. Please don't be angry with him anymore. He still has injuries. You're injured. Just a minor injury. What minor injury? My lord, why did you have to be so stubborn with Miss Song? Miss Song, the old madam, and the others have been furious these past few days over court affairs. My lord, you took the beating for you. There's blood all over your back. You're really hurt. Don't listen to Sumo's nonsense. But is what he said true? The Lu family's rules are strict. My grandfather and grandmother, they consider the family's reputation. But you are my fiancé. No matter what, I will protect you. Brother Lu, oh. How did that Miss Du change her mind? That Lu is clearly lying. I'll go in and expose him. Why is he joking around? Let him play. Ha ha ha. I never realized Brother Lu cared so much about me. Since you were hurt for me, I naturally can't stand idly by. Don't I do it willingly? Humph, what are you doing applying medicine for Brother Lu? You suffered the family punishment for me. Naturally, my heart aches. We are betrothed. There's no need to avoid suspicion. Broad daylight. What are you acting up for? There are so many servants here. We are not yet married. How can you be so reckless? Meng Lang, you will be the mistress of the Lu family in the future. You must remember that a woman should be virtuous and obedient. Be careful with your words and actions. You're being so unruly. If someone sees you, what will they say? Where have all the rules you've learned over the years gone? Lu Zhenyan, are you afraid that I'll secretly cause trouble and ruin the Lu family's rules? Or are you afraid that your reputation as the respectable third son of the Lu family will be ruined by your pathetic display of weakness? Song Tongning, what are you talking about? Madam Song, how could you misunderstand your husband like this? His injuries are real. You know how strict the old madam and the others are. He should have stayed at home to recover. I just couldn't feel at ease leaving you, so I came to see you. Is that so? Someone, strip Lu Zhenyan's clothes. Let's have a good look at how badly Master Lu is injured. What are you doing? Let go. Get away. Get away. So this is how the Lu family handles things. Master Lu's injuries. It's really heavy. Auntie, please let me explain. Explain what? Explain how you colluded with your servant to deceive me and treat me like a fool. Do you think that you just need to show me a little kindness, and I'll turn back? Or do you think I can endure any amount of grievance? As long as I can marry into your Lu family, it will be the greatest honor, one that outweighs all hardships. Lu Zhenyang, I don't need you that much. Tang Ning, let me explain. I know I was wrong. We've been childhood sweethearts, engaged for many years. I always knew you were going to marry me. Only you will be the mistress of the Lu family. I have never had any other thoughts, my lord. We've been childhood sweethearts, engaged for many years. I know all your preferences. But do you know what I like? Do you know what I like to eat? What I drink, and what kind of clothes I like to wear? Lu Zhenyan, if you can just name one thing. I'll admit it. This childhood sweethearts thing. My turn. Lu Zhenyan, let's call off the engagement. All these years, you've treated me like a burden. You've never been close to me. In that case, let's call off this marriage. All the things the Lu family has given me over the years, I have never used. I had the flower house pack them all away. I'm returning everything to you. And please, Master Lu, return to me the things that the Lu residents tricked out of me. Do I need to tell you which ones are mine? I spent 1,000 or 800 taels of silver on you, Master Lu, in the past. And some small items. I won't hold it against you. Consider it payment for my years of blindness. But the other things were coaxed away from me by the Lu residents. Master Lu, you won't deny it, will you? Master Song. Those are mere material possessions. If it weren't for our engagement, if it weren't for me treating you as my own, how would the Lu family covet those external objects? Then return all these things to me. Not a single one missing. If even one piece is missing, then your Lu family is shameless. You have 3 days. If you can't return everything without a single item missing, if you return, then I'll have no choice but to report the Lu family to the Jingzhou prefecture. We'll have a showdown then. Just don't mind losing face, Master Lu. I don't have anything else on hand. But I have plenty of silver. I don't mind supporting a few impoverished students. I'll just throw a lot of silver around. I'm sure they'll be very happy to spread the good name of the Lu family. Escort Tongning. Someone, take Master Lu out. Take all these things from the Lu residents out as well. Let me go. Master Lu, since your Lu family looks down on my young lady doesn't need you either. These things are the gifts you gave my young lady over the years. We're returning them to you. I also ask that you, the Lu family, return the things you've deceitfully taken from my young lady over the years. The Lu family is of illustrious lineage. The gifts for their future granddaughter-in-law are naturally invaluable. Remember this clearly. These things must be personally delivered to Master Lu. Count them clearly in front of everyone in the Lu family, to avoid any future disputes. These are the gifts the Lu family sent to the young lady. Is that true? How shabby the Lu family is. Tell you, at a glance. These things wouldn't even fill a small box. I remember the Lu and Song families have been engaged for many years, haven't they? It's really embarrassing. Didn't you hear just now? The Lu family even cheated Miss Song out of her belongings. Isn't that shameful? Oh dear, I'm in a hurry. I'm in a hurry. TSK, TSK. TSK, TSK, TSK. Sir, it's from Madame Song of Jinyu Lane. She really had someone deliver the box. She said to remind you of your appointment in 3 days. Those people outside are making a terrible racket with their gongs and drums. And you even had my husband go pick it up personally. Husband. Sang Ning. You did well this time. Just don't rip clothes next time. It's unsightly. Bring it here. Does your hand still hurt? Brother, I didn't mean to. I didn't notice just now. The wound is fine. The scabbed area is cracked a little. Just put some medicine on it to stop the bleeding. What are you looking at me for? I thought you would scold me. The Lu family is different from the Song family. The Empress is behind them. She wants to break off the engagement with the Lu family and escape unscathed. Provoking Lu Xinyan is a must. There's been progress this time. You know how to have someone stand by. If things go wrong, they can be driven away. Try harder next time. Try to make others bleed. Don't let yourself get hurt. Brother, how can you teach someone like that? If I were arrogant and overbearing, I'd be beaten black and blue. That would be pretty good too. Aren't Tang Ning and Xiao Sei a little too close? That scoundrel, Tang Ning, the debt-collecting ghost. He himself sent those things into the Lu family. Now he actually demands them back. And humiliates Saburo like this. This woman must never marry into our Lu family. What right does she have to be the mistress of our Lu family? If she really wants to marry in, how could she turn against me like this? Ms. Pang wants to break off the engagement. She can't. Dream on. Is that list real? Did you really demand so much from Tang Ning? No, he gave them to us willingly. That's absurd. The list clearly states what was a gift. Which one is it that you're demanding? The people who ordered late-night snacks are standing at the door. They read out the list, one by one. Do you still want to quibble? Take out the things and return them to Qingyun Lane. No, those things have already been sent to your eldest sister's-in-law's home. How can we get them back? Those were clearly gifts from Tang Ning to show respect to us elders. I said, return the things, and the engagement is off. But the things must be returned. Or do you really want to ruin the Lu family's reputation? And be ridiculed at court afterwards? This obsession. I won't return them. Grandmother. Never mind the gold and silver ornaments. But some of the treasures left behind by Grand Tutor Rome were taken by the fourth prince to bribe some veteran officials in the court. Things the fourth prince personally gave away. How could they possibly be retrieved? The fourth prince. How much did he take? A great deal. Lu Zhen, don't you dare return even a single item. We'll meet at the Jingzhou prefecture. Quickly go find Empress Ant. Ask her to think of a way. Just now, a palace made close to the Empress came. You just drove her away like that? It's the same as turning against the Empress. Is this all right? When I broke with the Lu family, peace with the Empress became impossible. And even if Lu Xinyan refused to break off the engagement, he would have sent everything over immediately. Even throwing it in my face. Saying the Lu family didn't want these things. But now it's the Empress who's stepping forward. What do you think is the reason? I don't know. The Lu family has made a move on those things they coaxed from me. Or perhaps they can't return those things. So they had no choice but to ask the Empress to pressure me. What did you say? He even dared to defy the Empress's order. He insisted on breaking with the Lu family. He wanted to humiliate both the Lu family and the Empress. He intended to trample the Lu family's reputation under his feet. Humph. That little beast. He's a menace. He cannot be allowed to live. Does your highness mean those debts are unrepayable? He insists on making a scene at the Jingzhou prefecture. He refuses to back down. Right now, we can only let him die. We absolutely cannot allow the Empress and the fourth prince's reputations to be tarnished. And that fellow Xiaoyan, using the Song family's influence to hold on tight. Humph. He cannot be spared either. Madam, look quickly. These peach blossoms are so beautiful. Just now, I saw the crabapples in the back garden, and many of them are already budding. In a couple of days, we should be able to see a sea of flowers. I don't know what happened yesterday, but the master left the capital in a great hurry with Canglong. Canglong even promised to bring me flower cakes. Humph. I'm the commander of the Black Armored Guards. How come I'm reduced to running errands and buying sweet cakes for you? That little girl, Mother Wolf. She's also of marrying age. Your Highness. Oh, Ninger. This hairpin of yours is quite unique. My older brother gave it to me. That day, my older brother was bored, and took it out. He casually gave it to me. Ninger, do you know what it means when a man gives a woman a hairpin? Ninger, this Xiaoyan is a eunuch. Miss, it's not good. Miss, you've been poisoned. What's wrong? What did you say? Where is he? Take me to him quickly. Lady, slow down. Back then. I didn't tell you, my lady. When I went back to get medicine, I accidentally bumped into Huawu. I had blood on me. That's how it got exposed. Don't worry, it's alright. It's really alright. It's just that I was stabbed twice in the stomach. Almost didn't make it out alive. Don't listen to Canglong's nonsense. It was just a moment of carelessness. Someone took advantage of the situation and just grazed me. Really? That's good. Didn't I say it has nothing to do with you? Why are you crying like this? Others will think you're the one who's hurt. Brother lied to me. Brother didn't mean to lie to you. I just didn't want to scare you. I didn't expect Canglong to be so stupid. You still found out. Brother is deceiving brother. Brother is fine. Called Canglong in to dress brother's wounds. I can dress brother's wounds. No need. Brother, what's wrong with you? Is your wound hurting badly? Let me see. Tang Ning. I am a man too. Although I am a eunuch, there are still rules of propriety between men and women. You are not yet married, and being too close to me will damage your reputation. But you are my elder brother. I don't care what others say about me. As long as you don't dislike me. An elder brother is injured. I want to stay with you. You said you want to stay with me. Xiong. Do you know what these words mean in a man's ears? Xiong. Even eunuchs can marry. You sought me out. Look at you, all scared. Don't casually tell people you'll accompany him from now on. Even if this supervisor is a eunuch, it's not something you should say. This supervisor will take it seriously. Big brother. I was just teasing you. Go and let Canglong in to change my dressing. You summoned me. Madam. Madam, what's wrong with you? You've been restless ever since you came out. It's nothing. Did Canglong tell you who injured Xiong? Canglong said they seem to be the Lu family's death squad. The Lu family, huh? Canglong said the supervisor didn't have to return so soon. But he heard that the Lu family had the Empress send palace servants to look for you. He was afraid you would suffer injustice. That's why he rushed back to the capital. That's why he was ambushed. On the way. For me. And Sanglang also said. The journey was incredibly dangerous. Du lost a lot of blood. He should have treated his wounds on the spot. But he returned to the capital overnight. The bumpy journey aggravated his injuries. But he was also afraid of frightening you upon returning to the manor. This made Sanglang return to the manor to fetch medicine. But I didn't expect to be seen by the maidservant. Young lady. Young lady. Young lady. Those bastards were truly ruthless in their attack. If it weren't for the supervisor dodging quickly, those 2 blows would have been fatal. Luckily, it didn't hit any vital parts. Although the wound is deep, it will heal in time with some rest. Du Zhong, what's wrong with you? Nothing. Did you perhaps have a quarrel with the young lady? No, no. That's a lie. I saw the young lady's eyes were red when she went out just now. He cried, it wasn't. I saw him looking quite upset. When he left, he didn't even acknowledge me. Even little Hua Wu glared at me several times. With all due respect, my lady, when she learned of your injury, she rushed over here immediately. She almost fell on the way. He truly cares about you. Why did you provoke him, supervisor? I didn't provoke him. But you've been talking too much today. Supervisor's lady is in trouble. Who are you? What do you want? You're awake. What do you think I want to do? Out in the wilderness. Such a pretty young lady like you. Naturally, I'm going to do things to make you happy. Get lost. Get lost. Tang Ning. Tang Ning. Are you alright? Are you injured anywhere? Stop you. Don't be afraid, I'll take you out. Go. Sir, Madam Song, be quiet. Tang Ning, no one else will know about today's events. I'll protect you. 6th brother. Tang Ning, Madam Song. Are you crazy? My husband came to save you. Save me. Your Lu family kidnapped me. And defiled me. Then let him come and be the savior. Rescuing me from this dire situation. Ma'am, please let me explain. It wasn't like that. How else could it be? My elder brother was just assassinated. And I was immediately insulted. It's just too coincidental that Lu Zhen happened to be here. And saved me before. I could clear my name. Why does your Lu family look down on those things? Isn't it enough to have the Empress intervene? Do you still want to take such a risk? Using such disgusting methods to make people see me and ruin my reputation? If you disregard the past and propose marriage to me again, I will be eternally grateful and wholeheartedly devoted to your Lu family. Lu Zhinian, you're so disgusting. Tang Ning, that's enough. I don't want to hear you say you'll let me go. Otherwise, today you'll be collecting your husband's corpse. You dare? Let's see if I dare. I'm not the same Song Tang Ning I used to be. I won't let your Lu family push me around. If you don't let me go today, I'll just drag Lu Zhinian down to hell with me. Don't hurt my husband. Let me go, Lu Zhen. You don't want to die, do you? Let him go. Give me a horse. Don't come closer. Go and give him the money. Tang Ning. I really wanted to save you. Don't do this. Let go of me. Let me go, okay? You used to like me so much. I just made a mistake. You wanted to break up with me like this after what happened at K Mountain. Tang Ning, don't be so heartless. Shut up, Lu Zhinian. Don't say such disgusting things. You're forcing me to kill you. Song Tang Ning. Do you really have no feelings for me at all? You used to like me so much. So eager to marry me. Why have you changed so drastically? Helping that eunuch Xiao Yan against Lu Sun. Don't insult my elder brother. My elder brother. He's a eunuch. So what if he's a eunuch? Even with his physical deficiency, a Xiong is 10,000 times better than a shameless person like you. He's good. In the capital, who doesn't curse him? May the eunuch die a horrible death. Anyone of status wouldn't deign to associate with him. Don't let his current overwhelming power fool you. His arrogance and splendor. Let me tell you. He will surely be dismembered by 5 horses. Shut up. You think you're such a gentleman. You look down on eunuchs. Little do you know, you're not even a hair on my elder brother's head. People like you will never see how strong my elder brother truly is. You can't see his excellence in both civil and military affairs. His unparalleled wisdom and strategies. You only see his physical imperfection and think he should be treated like an ant or a rat, hiding in dark corners, barely surviving. He is a eunuch, no mistake. His physical imperfection is also no mistake. His mistake is that he's more outstanding than any of you. He stands in the sunlight with his imperfection. He is more dazzling and eye-catching than you hypocrites who come from prominent families but are good for nothing. Song Teng. You've fallen for that eunuch. It's not that I've changed my heart. You've changed your mind. You've fallen for someone else. You've fallen for Xiaoyi, that chain smoker. Song Tongning. He's a good for nothing. Do you know what you're doing? Shut up. Tongning, I know you're angry with me. I know you still like me. Don't be angry with me. Come back to Jiyun Alley with me. I don't hold a grudge about what happened before. Can we be like we used to be? I like you. Lu Xinian, if you had said this half a year ago, I would have been overjoyed. What you wanted wasn't Song Tanger, the one who would obey your every whim, but someone who would disregard her reputation. Someone shameless. A fool who holds a sincere heart only to be trampled by you. You didn't love her. You were just unwilling to see the woman who always revolved around you no longer look at you. You will never understand how important Axiong was to me. Shut your mouth. Do you want to watch your husband die? Here comes. Here it comes, the horse is coming. Only you are sent. Madame Du said he cannot be allowed to live. Sect Master. Tina. Xiong, don't chase me away. I wouldn't dare, Xiong. Search everywhere. Even if we have to turn the forest upside down. We must find the gambler and Song Nyangzi. Xiong. I'm so scared. They're all bullying Lu Zhenyan. He ruined my reputation. And then he pretended to save me. I don't believe him. He even insulted you. Don't be afraid, elder brother will teach him a lesson. Elder brother, don't drive me away. I wouldn't dare, elder brother. I don't care. Big brother is the best. Big brother is a eunuch. I also want to stay with big brother. Anya. You are the one who provoked me first. What's going on? It's so late, the people who went out haven't come back yet. Your Highness, please be patient. Perhaps the rain delayed them. Madame Lu. I'm not saying this to be critical, but your Lu family has kept so many assassins for years, yet they couldn't even kill Xiaoyan. And you let him return to the capital? Fortunately, he was severely injured, and tricked Song Tongning out. Then seized him. Just wait until tomorrow, when his reputation is ruined and he's thrown back to the capital. This king wants to see what face he'll have left to cause trouble with. Your Highness is wise. Old madam, don't let your son Lu still have lingering feelings for Song Tongning. Softness will ruin everything. Rest assured, Your Highness. After tonight, Song Tongning's reputation will be ruined, and Xi Nian will never like him. Then, we'll bring him into the manor to be Xi Nian's concubine. We'll have obtained what Her Imperial Majesty wants. And people will praise our Lu family for our kindness and righteousness.
有情有义。
Your Highness, it's not good. The black armored guards have raided the prince's manor. What? Don't kill me. Don't move. Behave yourself. Don't move. Hurry up. Your Majesty, Empress Dowager, something bad happened. Something happened outside the palace. The black armored guards have taken people from the Prince Cheng's mansion and the Lu family. Your Majesty, Supervisor Shao has taken Prince Cheng and the Lu family. Let him do as he pleases. Someone just reported to the Empress's palace. The Empress. I knew she had a secret connection with Prince Cheng. And the Lu family. The people from Prince Cheng's manor and the Lu family have been arrested. Prince Cheng's plot to murder the supervisor and the young lady is irrefutable. But Lu Xinyan from the Lu family refuses to confess. They only said he went to save someone. No one else knows. I don't know what will happen at court later. I'm afraid there will be a lot of arguing. Last night's events were too big. Many people will likely impeach him today. The aristocratic families will also seize the opportunity to attack. Why would I fear them? Yulong, you're awake. Yulong has woken up. Do you still feel unwell? Axiu. You've forgotten everything. I remember. My elder brother is a eunuch, but he is also the one I love. Others will laugh at me, but I'm not afraid. I want to stay with A Xiong. A Xiong is better than anyone else. A Ning, I don't want to be your A Xiong anymore. Commander Deng, have the carriage prepared. But the supervisor is attending court now. What's there to fear? It's time for this supervisor to attend court. But who told you I'm a eunuch? Rest well. I'm going to court. Liar.